If you make the drive about 40 minutes southeast of Vancouver, you'll find us. We're in Langley, BC for this year's New Holland Canadian Juniors.
I'm feeling like a rock star.
I love this arena. It's got character. The George Preston Recreation Center opened up back in 1973, home to the BCHL's Langley Rivermen, in our home this weekend for the championship weekend of the Canadian Juniors. Hi everybody, welcome to the West Coast of Canada. Brian Boutrick with you. Glad you're watching our coverage on TSN. It's a special year for the province as BC celebrates 125 years of curling here in British Columbia. But so far, it's been Manitoba taking over the West Coast on both the men's and women's side, as Mackenzie Zacharias has qualified to the gold medal game tomorrow for the women. And for the men, Jacques Gauthier, even with Kathy as his mother, has found a way to be 9-1 and making it all the way to the championship gold medal game. That'll go tomorrow on TSN, but first up, the men's semifinal, Newfoundland-Labrador versus Saskatchewan. As we welcome in an analyst and proud mom, I'm glad you made it on the boat earlier that we showed you in the opener. Kathy, great to have you alongside. You've been here all week long. What have you seen from the young men and women?
Some great curling. The ice conditions that Mike Merklinger has given them has been fantastic. We will see some great shot making all weekend. Let's
start with Daniel Bruce out of Newfoundland and Labrador, his third consecutive time at the Canadian Juniors. His idol, Brad Gushue, who won the province's only title at the men's juniors back in 2001. What have you seen out of his game?
Well, they really like to mix it up. This Newfoundland and Labrador team is not going to let Saskatchewan run it up and down. Sometimes, though, that aggressive style has gotten them into some trouble.
Rylan Kleider, meantime, here for the fourth straight time as a skip for Team Saskatchewan. He's a great athlete. He's getting better each and every time. Last year, 8-3 record. He won bronze. He's looking for gold this time around.
Well, this team is better. They were good last year, but they've added a lot of soft shots to their rotation. Pat Simmons skips this team when Rylan is playing football, and that has added a lot to this team.
Three of those guys, buddies, since kindergarten back home in Saskatchewan. They have a 50-1 record at U18s and U21s. As mentioned, bronze last year. Both these teams, their eye on a gold medal. First rock next, right here on TSN.
The 2020 New Holland Canadian Junior Championships is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
Welcome back to Langley, BC. It is our first semifinal here on TSN at the Canadian Juniors. Team Saskatchewan, a 7-3 record. Team Newfoundland Labrador, 8-2. The semifinal, it's time to meet the teams. Brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Team Saskatchewan out of the Sutherland Curling Club in Saskatoon. Your skip is Ryan Kleider. Third is Trevor Johnson. Second is Josh Mattern. And lead, Matt Tyon. And Team Newfoundland Labrador out of the Remax Center in St. John's Curling Club. Your skip is Daniel Bruce. Your third, Ryan McNeil Lambswood. Second, Joel Kratz. And lead, Nathan King. It's the seventh time BC has hosted the Canadian Juniors, the last time in Victoria back in 2017. And for Langley, BC, the first time this city has hosted the Canadian Juniors. There is your rock colors hammer belonging to Newfoundland Labrador as they throw the Yellowstones. Also hammer because of that 8-2 record. Saskatchewan 7-3. So to start us off here on championship weekend, here is Matt Tyon.
Line's good. Close. 3, 2, 3. I like it too.
3, line's perfect.
Curling, curling.
These teams very even at the front end, but there is a big swing at the back end with the advantage to Newfoundland and Labrador at the third position by a considerable margin, but it flips the other way at skip with Rylan Kleider finishing second overall and Daniel Bruce back at 10 But it is that balance of third and skip that I do think is going to dictate what happens at the end of this game.
Line's good. Pretty close. Pretty good.
5-6.
A lot of
Hey, right on
nerves,
the
a lot of
team.
excitement for a lot of the teams right across
Where
our
is it?
great country. Some a ton of experience.
Okay, it's right here.
Nathan King and a lot
so
of
much, yeah.
these players
Goals in.
getting their first experience. His skip, Daniel Bruce, obviously here for the third time.
Shot.
Nice. King.
14-2.
Skipping, though, could be a different animal than maybe throwing fourth stones, or you move up or down a lineup. Different responsibilities, different pressures.
Well, and for him this year, for Daniel, it's the combination of the both. Throwing last rock, if you don't have to, manage the ice, manage the situation. Now he's got all of that, but, as long as he's embraced it, he's obviously playing very well and comfortable at it. With Greg Blythe last year, they came up with that arrangement where one called, one threw last rock. Doing both very well.
Gotta go.
Right to it, Josh. Right to it. Right to it.
Daniel skipping in Shawinigan back in 2018, a 4-6 record, and as you mentioned, throwing those fourth stones at Nationals last year in Saskatchewan, a 5-5 record, and much like Rylan Kleider, getting better every year, more confidence, and both these teams. I mean, is there advantage either way? You've seen them all week, Kathy. They're both great young competitors.
They're just very different styles, and what will dictate this game is who can push who out of their comfort zone the quickest.
Don't overdo it. Hard. Yeah, you gotta go.
Hard, guys.
Hard. Hard.
Well, that was timed at 15 between the hog lines, and that gets in the house. That tells you
15.
how effective sweepers can be, and you are about to watch
15. So it's
likely the best and strongest sweeper in junior men's curling rivals, many of the top skips as well. That's Matt Tyon. If you watch, he's almost in a plank position all the way down with his sweeping, has a huge impact on the outcome of stones.
And there's Matt on the right, going to work early for Team Saskatchewan.
Okay, Josh. 9-9.
That one didn't, girl?
What? Little, just a different throw than Matt's, right?
I was pretty positive on mine.
Huge upper body strength that Matt has, and he uses it very effectively. His head is right over the base of the stone, very, very low. If anything ever happened to that broom, he is down, but so effective.
Clean. Clean. Nice. Nice. Adult. Yep. Center?
Yeah.
Yeah, tight.
It's a 3.
Rylan, this entire team, all 21 years of age, their last year of junior eligibility. They've been gaining momentum.
Two.
We're really excited to compete in their home province last year,
Gotta go there. Lots of room for now.
winning that bronze medal.
One now.
Guaranteed again a podium
Go ahead.
spot, but
Time's
obviously
good.
the goal is to get back
Who tight?
Matt, you can go tight.
into this game, which they have, but winning this one and getting a shot for gold now here in British
Yep, hard
Columbia.
Matt, right up.
Now, one of the things that Saskatchewan brings into this game is comfort in being with each other. Three of them, you talked about it earlier, have been together for a decade. And so while there is pressure in this game, comfort with each other is huge. And Rylan, we've talked about his all game now. He's a very complete player. That 4 foot is, as long as it's open to him, he's probably going to make that big draw. Well, I think Newfoundland is really starting this game smart. We talked about how complicated they've called it and how early they've been down this week. Simplifying early, getting everything comfortable. This is the first time there's only one sheet out there, and you go to the third in Ryan, and that is where the experience is going to come today. For Ryan McNeil-Lambswood, this is his 5th national championship, 3rd overall. He is going to be a very key player.
Good.
Keys to the game brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue.
Nice.
You got room.
2.5. 2.5.
Okay,
Line's
start to
good,
curl.
line's good.
Matt's wrong.
2.5.
You're wrong. It's really curling, Matt. You can go a bit.
3.
Matt, you can go a bit. Matt, go
Go
here.
here.
Yep. Okay, that's good.
That's good. That's good.
That's good. Good spot, Trev.
Kathy, a lot of parts of Canada, especially this time of year in a deep freeze. You being from Winnipeg, I don't have to remind you. Obviously, out here on the West Coast, we're about a 40-minute drive from the Vancouver International Airport, really near the American border, about a 25-minute drive to the state of Washington. But we have seen a ton of rain this week, and that makes it, you know, nice for us because it's mild, but it's tough on the ice makers to keep things in check here.
Well, I cannot say enough about Mike Merklinger and his crew. Not only did they deal with a ton of snow when we first got here over a week ago, it changed to rain, and it is not a light drizzle. It has rained hard. There have been flood warnings out in this area. And so he's dealt with that coming in on everyone's clothing. He's dealt with the extra humidity. The very first day he arrived, only 1 of 3 compressors were working. And then on the day that they went to the second level where you split to championship pool or seeding pool, he had hoped to texture the stones. He got here to find out that the compressor wasn't working at all. So beyond the weather, he has dealt with a mitt full of issues and consistently produced great ice.
I was excited to have arrived and found out you were working.
What do you mean? Well,
you're doing a good job. You're working already. You're working it right now. That was good information. You missed me?
I was just going to say, I forgot how much I enjoy you.
Clean. Yep. Hard, Joel. Clean. Hard. Keep going. No, you're good. Watch that.
Ryan McNeil Lambswood will peel the guard. This is a team, too, right across the great province of Newfoundland Labrador. Daniel, born in Ottawa. Ryan, Corner Brook. Joel from Labrador City, and Nathan also from Corner Brook as well.
Coming around it now. Yeah.
Maybe slightly fresh, but should be okay.
It'll be a little heavier. Yeah, it'll be heavier for sure, I think.
Their 14 stopped back tee, the first rock going to the other one.
Yeah, it'll be a little heavier than the middle.
What do you guys like then?
30,
you want to
30,
just be like top 12 as well?
35 is good.
30, 35?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, boys, let's make it.
Yep.
A good discussion of weight, remembering that even though the last rock advantage was given to Newfoundland and Labrador because of their better record over Saskatchewan,
Weight's close.
they still did the pre-game practices and the draughts to the button, and so it's all outside in play. Very few rocks going down the center line.
Line's good.
Weight's close.
Yep, Josh, hard. Yep. Hard,
Rylan Kleider,
Josh.
that 8-3 record in his home province last year in Prince Albert, winning a bronze medal.
Come on, Josh.
And you talked about this front end and their ability to brush and just slightly short in finding the blue paint.
That's 15-7. That would have been remarkable if they got it there. They were just running out of paint a little bit. Great brushing.
15-7. A little fresh there. That's okay. Another inch. Perfect line though. Yep. I thought they were going to be able to do
15-2, it's not bad. Where are we trying to be ideally?
T?
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
You got it.
Close.
More around.
Yep.
Really close.
Come on to here, Elias.
Okay.
I can hold it for you. Move for you.
It'll move.
Nice rock first, you got it.
Similar draw with the draws we were throwing.
Yep. Pretty good. Pretty close.
Now Daniel has 2 choices on this. He could play out in the open and just concede the blank, but he is trying to utilize this opportunity to score 2.
Curling a lot. Hard! Line's real nice. Hard! Go! Curl it!
Nathan King finishing touches.
That's
and
pretty
he'll bury
good.
part of that stone.
What do you got on that?
There's some great brushing back from Newfoundland and Labrador to not only get that stone to the house, but also to tuck it, that finishing edge. That stone is almost entirely buried, and so now forcing Ryland to play a corner freeze here in this first end.
Did I throw like a 35 last one?
Through 37.
37.
You
Okay.
throw 35, might be a hair quicker we can get there, but 30 will still be close.
Both teams
30,
coming into
30.
this matchup curling 83% this week. And an early test here for the skip out of the Sutherland Curling Club in Saskatoon.
Room.
Close. Top 4. Let it work.
Line's good now.
Gotta go here. Try it.
You can go.
Still room.
You can go. You can go.
Yep, line's good. Freeze it.
Hard, boys, hard.
15. Hard, Josh.
Hard.
Hard, guys.
Hard, boys, hard.
Trying to lock it on and be shot stone at the same time. A little more curl, a little kiss, and a job well done.
That is the soft shot we talked about with Ryland having advanced his game so much more in this last year. Those are the precise shots. And with great brushers, you can see why Saskatchewan is in the semifinal yet again.
Well, you mentioned the brushing. It's one thing to have Josh Mattern and Matt Tyon to help you out, but you got to use them. You have to make sure that you use them and don't overthrow that stone.
Like, where you don't come like essentially to it.
Yeah, it might be a little bit slower down. This pass is a little bit away from center, but once it gets to the stuff, I think similar weight's good.
Yeah.
What would you say on the?
Similar, maybe a hair more. You got it. Rock first. Take your time.
Good.
Close.
I didn't give it as much.
Okay, it's gotta be half of the 8 foot.
So this is the force.
Hey, look.
Line's good.
Line's real nice.
Just curling now.
Line's real nice.
Room down if you can. Yep. Yep, can't hurt the line. 15-1.
So final stone here in the first end, our first semifinal. They know the path.
You're good.
Full 8 will do it, and they're just fine. So a nice draw from Daniel Bruce in this first end. The 21-year-old, born in Ottawa, representing Newfoundland and Labrador proudly. As Team Saskatchewan with Hammer when we come back to Langley.
The 2020 New Holland Canadian Junior Championships is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. And by OK Tire and BKT Tires.
Welcome back to Langley. The New Holland Canadian Juniors here on TSN as Newfoundland Labrador opening things up with a single in the first end. First time that Langley's hosted the Canadian Juniors. This city, though, did host the Continental Cup back in 2012. And I love this arena, Kathy. I mentioned it off the top of the show. It is a real cool old barn. The BCHL, Langley's team playing out of here as well, and just down the road, the Vancouver Giants of the WHL also playing in the Langley area.
And it's been a super opportunity for parents that have, in some cases, children in both the men's and the women's. There is just a simple door that connects you to the curling venue, so people able to go back and forth, or if you're cheering on your province, you can watch one in the arena and then quickly zip over and see what the other team is doing.
Pretty good skip developed out of that arena as well. And Tyler Tardy, who won 3 consecutive Canadian Juniors on the men's side with Sterling Middleton. It's never been done before. He actually was eligible to curl junior again one more time, but he made the choice to follow the men's path, and he's now the #1 seed for the men's provincials. We'll try qualify for the Brier upcoming in Kingston, Ontario. And I guess, I mean, he's proved all he had to prove at the junior level, but it would have been pretty cool in his hometown and his home arena to maybe come back and try one more time, but I'm not Tyler Tardy. That's his decision.
It is. You know, Tyler was here all week. He was a volunteer. He threw the opening stone on day 1. He struggled. You know, we spent a lot of time sitting in the crowd together, and, you know, it's a very bittersweet decision. I think that if his team, as it stood last year, had another year, we would see him out here. But his front end aged out, and just the thought of starting all over again, there he is as he watches on, second from the left. And it's been tough. He's heading out tomorrow. He said it conflicted with the men's because they're driving to Cranbrook, which is about a 9-hour drive. And so it was time to make a decision, and he's elected to go with men's. I don't have any question that if he's not at the Brier this year, he will be in very short order.
Any roll? Okay. Go up. 9. 10? 9. 9? Okay.
Well, and he's been here cheering on Jacques all week. He and Jordan have, and somebody came up to him when he was sitting with me and saying, you know, now that you're out, you can cheer for Jacques. He said, I always cheered for Jacques. It got uncomfortable in the final last year. But they are the best of friends beyond being cousins.
10-5. Whoa. Close.
Well, the one year Jacques went as an alternate to Worlds, did he not, with him?
He did indeed.
And last year it was the guy on the ice right now, Ryland Kleider, getting to go and have that opportunity. And what an opportunity to not only get that world experience and put the maple leaf on your back, but to pick up maybe a few tips from the young man we just showed you. 3 consecutive Canadian Juniors, never been done before.
Okay.
Ryland taking a good look at who is shot. It
I think we
certainly
still get rid of this.
impacts what you call.
What weight do you like 9? Same weight? You like Peel for the roll or no?
So yesterday we sat down, Kathy, with all the
Like, that's a
skips
tough
and a
spot,
good
right?
opportunity
Yeah,
to
I
learn
don't
a little
mind
bit
playing
more
that 'cause
about
he makes me just
Team
go around
Saskatchewan.
anyway.
I like this still, but
9?
Our lead is Matthew Tyon, and he's quite the sweeper out there. He'll be demonstrated very well out there. He's kind of our intense guy, and when it comes to curling, and then there's our second, Joshua Mattern, and he's sort of our more calm guy. He can throw the big weights, the double takeouts and double peels, and then our third, Trevor Johnson. He's very relaxed and calm, and has a good presence out there.
7-5.
Yep.
And Kathy, this team has played over 700 games together. You mentioned buddies since kindergarten, 3 of them. It is incredible the chemistry you build over that time. I'm amazed they could stay together that long and not
That's a long
scrap it out.
time.
I mean, that's a long time, but kudos to them, and they have just gotten better and better every Nationals.
Well, they just finished talking about his ability to throw up-weight shots. Also gets a wonderful
Couldn't hit it
roll.
much thinner, really. What? Couldn't really hit it much thinner, else you're not getting the double. Really?
And that stone's not in, but
Yeah, I
a
don't
very
know.
splittable
Like,
stone, something Saskatchewan can use to generate extra points.
Hey, just throw good. Solid! Solid board! Yep, yes!
Whoa!
Whoa!
No.
Joel!
Joel! Whoa, King!
Whoa, King!
King!
Hard!
Hard, King! Hard!
Oh, God.
And that's one of those cases, you know, the directional sweeping, and maybe they jumped that one, and then at the very end, it was Nathan King trying to save it.
Well, you're also playing really far out here in the fresh pebble, and it grabs and turns a lot faster earlier on. That went from whoa, just clean to clicking on the guard.
Buried if we want that. Probably like a 25,
Big
25,
chance
30
here
for
for
back four.
Saskatchewan.
I think 40.
Never mind.
I think 40 is just T-line. It's not running.
You said 35. Yeah,
Yeah,
35.
35, yeah.
35.
Little light.
Okay, clean.
T-line, like to go.
Yep.
T-line's fine.
Whoa.
T-line, back
Close.
four. To go.
Yeah.
Trevor the third
Yeah.
and Josh the second,
Hard.
born on the same day, Kathy,
Matt.
November the 15th. So
Really
they
hard.
Got it. Top four.
share a
Slower
birthday.
light, right,
Only
top eight,
21
top
years
eight.
old. They'd
Still
love
gotta
to share
Still gotta go.
a podium experience as well.
Just-
One
it's not
with
sliding.
a golden tingle
Like it's
at the end of this
probably 20 there
weekend.
even.
You just heard them say under their breath, it's not sliding as
That rock might be a
far.
little heavy. No, every rock's doing that. They're not sliding. I don't think.
Got back T-line, though.
Yeah.
Now, one of the biggest skills that we see at men and women's play that they talk about is the rock selection. At this level, the teams get to choose. Saskatchewan chose 2 from A and the rest from Bravo. So sometimes you only play 1 game. The ice conditions could be different, but I think that it's really important that they at least listen to their inside voices that are noticing that that 1 rock is not sliding as far.
Then he might have a double.
Okay.
Okay. The wing? A little more. Okay. It's gonna slide even a bit slower here.
Okay, I'll feel that. Line's good.
Weight's close. Still light, I think.
Hold on. Okay, Matt, you go then. It'll curl. We need back outs with this
So, Kathy,
line.
we heard from
Back
Team
outs,
Saskatchewan and got to know them a little bit better. Daniel Bruce, very excited to be back on the national stage, his 3rd straight national junior championship, and he talked about his squad yesterday.
At lead, we have Nathan King. So he's a really good sweeper, and we've been curling together for the longest out of my whole team. I think like ever since I started curling, so that's like 8 years. And we have really good chemistry, and he's always been sweeping for my last rocks. And he throws really nice rocks. He always gets rocks in the right places. So just that sort of chemistry, and he's always a uplifting factor on the team that keeps the whole team together. He's like the glue. At second, we have Joel Kratz. So we just picked him up this year. This is his first year with the team, and it's been a success. He's been amazing for us. He's been arguably our most impressive player. And his up-weight ability is definitely something that we really like to see. His up-weight ability is his strength. So I think he's one of the best in this tournament at throwing up-weight runbacks and peels. he's also a really good sweeper, and he plays vice, so he's good at calling the line and helping me in the house. At third, we have Ryan McNeil-Lanswood. He's well, his shot making's amazing. He's a great shot maker. He's been forever. But his sweeping, I think, is what stands out. He's arguably the best sweeper in this tournament, and he's an absolute tank. So he does a very good job, and he holds all my rocks, so I don't have an excuse to miss if he's sweeping.
Like if he throws just hack, it's going to be...
Telling you, we could get Daniel in the booth, Kathy.
Well, it's such a
He loves it. I
complimentary
love that.
skip about all of his players. Such wonderful things. I'm sure that when they watch this game back, they'll all be smiling when they hear the kind words.
It's going to be light. Yeah, that's what we're saying. It's like...
I'll just give you guys good hack.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
like
So
Kathy,
half?
you can say something nice every now and then, you realize.
I do to many people.
Yeah, okay. Just reminding you.
Keep waiting.
It's early on in the season.
Really nice roll. He talked about one of Kratz's abilities was to call line. A good roll, but for Ryland, he can see about half, trying to throw soft weight.
Really hard, man. You got to save it. Hard!
Hard!
And this looks tight out of his hand.
Hard! Hard!
Matt Tayo now, all he's got, he has been leaning the entire way.
Unreal.
And did he ever hold that? That's unbelievable, Kathy. Great strength on the brush.
Great sweep. Like, just a little tight. Hell of a sweep. Yeah. Good sweep.
Unreal. That's a great throw by Ryland, but there's not a lot of sweepers that are going to make this stone stay as straight as it did.
Hard!
Good sweep, Maddie. Good sweep. You got it.
That was a great sweep, though.
There he is, man. Great boy.
And we'll try to replicate what he did the first time and hit and roll under a little bit better. And because the red stones out front are at a little bit of an angle, it may not be super easy for Saskatchewan to remove.
Hard! Hard! You got it! Hard! Go! Hard!
Daniel Bruce, the hit, the roll, and that looks like it peeks out the other side and wide open for Saskatchewan.
Keep going.
Oh, sorry, just unlucky.
Yeah, good throw. Try.
So through the port, a hit for two for Ryland Kleider.
Try.
Touch tight.
Yeah, tight in my hand, I knew it.
Now there you hear why. Just that little bit tight. Thinks that the ice is in, or the broom was in the right spot, but it will go. Arena ice doesn't give you a lot of
Good, buddy.
breaks
You
if
like
you're
roll
tight.
or- Roll in?
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
rolling's good.
Okay.
Here you go, boys. Nice 10.
Yep.
Let's make it.
Just 10.
Just set down.
Final stone here in two, and an
Just
opportunity
clean. Whoa.
for the first deuce
Just
in this
clean,
game, our
clean.
first semifinal
Yep,
here on TSN.
Yep.
Hard. Yep. Hard, real hard.
Clean.
Hard.
Clean.
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 Clean. 10-6.
Good shot.
Lovely weight right in the nose, and two on the board for Team Saskatchewan. 15 men's titles for this province. The last, though, back in 2011.
Good end, guys. Really good end.
Welcome back inside the George Preston Recreation Center here in Langley, BC, as we're in the southern part of the province. And Saskatchewan striking with the first two of the game in the second end. So here in three, it is Newfoundland Labrador and Daniel Bruce with hammer throwing the yellow stones.
Now, as advertised, we thought this would be a great matchup, and so far it certainly lived up to its billing. Some wonderful shot making by both sides.
Good spot, Matt. Really good. Matt. Great spot.
And you saw that great finish coming off. There's Mike, has put in countless hours, and I mean countless, with the weather that we've talked about and the compressor issues in this building. Just really, really wants to ensure that the conditions are perfect for the curlers. In the beginning of the week, they were taking edge of 4 in the practice. Team's really concerned about how straight it was, and he just kept saying, don't worry, it's going to be good, and it has been everything that they wanted it to be.
Go.
Oh, take the guard. Yep. Keep going.
Rubbing off?
Yeah, you're rubbing off. That's it. Okay.
Oh, well, how do you get in there? This is good, too.
Okay. 3 the first call. Okay. Yeah, 3's the main call. Ideally,
2.5.
half buried 3.
Okay, we're 40 here, boys.
Yep, 40.
Line's good.
3, almost a 4.
Whoa, then. Whoa. Long way.
5.
Whoa,
4.
whoa, whoa.
No, 5.
No. Tick the yellow?
Yeah.
Yep. Top 12, top 12. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, top 12. Yes. Top 12. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Top 12. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sit.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Jeez.
Okay, Jay.
All right, Josh.
It's all right.
That was probably more like top 4, right?
Yeah.
That stone just tracked, and it was based on just having a little bit of extra weight.
You got enough to go after the red.
I'm not a fan of this. They just draw around again.
No, like you got enough to go after the red.
Oh.
I got like half.
Can throw a board. Sure.
You like board or hack?
Like soft board?
Yeah, just to the board.
We're never making the roll with that, but it's okay. You ever try to roll under?
Well, for Joel, just giving him the information that he needs about how much he's now able to see of that stone. Need to get it off of the forefoot.
It's good. Yep.
Nice board. Solid board.
Yes.
Heavy board. Big.
Whoa. Yep.
Yes, right up.
Hard, you got it.
Right up.
Hard. Whoa. Yep.
Yes, hard.
Whoa.
Hard.
Yep. Go. Go, kid,
Nice
go.
weight as Joel Kratz removes that red stone, rolls it over, and that's partially buried. So let's check in and show you the women's championship pool, and tomorrow in the final. It's been a great week for Manitoba as Mackenzie Zacharias is into the gold medal game. Nova Scotia Taylor Stevens is still waiting for competition. Look at the teams at 6 and 4. So Alberta won the first tiebreaker, beating Quebec, as Abby Marks able to move on to the second tiebreaker in a close one with New Brunswick. So the winner of this game will go on to take Nova Scotia later on TSN this afternoon. And if you're wondering why the men's semifinal was first on our coverage, is because the women had to get these tiebreakers in. So we obviously flip-flop the schedule, and you'll see the women's semifinal later on this afternoon or out east this evening on TSN.
They played one yesterday, but last night was the banquet for all the curlers where the awards are given, and it's the sort of the farewell, if you will. They moved it up from the final night. I think that was a wonderful decision, because last year for the teams that have just lost the final, it's a heartbreaking day, and now you're at a banquet and expected to kind of not be miserable, and you're just feeling horrible. So by having it at the end of the round robin, still lots of teams still in it, but that did mean that the tiebreaker is going on as we play this game right now.
So a great week for Manitoba as Jacques Gauthier into the gold medal game on the men's side tomorrow, and Mackenzie Zacharias in the gold medal game for Manitoba on the women's side tomorrow as well. And of course, both those games right here on TSN.
$10-5.
Whoa.
Both teams looking for the roll.
Whoa.
Josh?
Other way. Whoa, still. Whoa. Josh. Whoa. Hard, Josh. Hard, Josh. Hard, Josh. Whoa.
Sit.
That's good, Trev. That was 11 seconds as well.
What?
11.
It's always great, Kathy, to score it too early on in a game, and for Saskatchewan, first two they've scored in the last 6 tries with Hammer. And if you remember back earlier in the week, it was Saskatchewan winning this matchup 5-4 over Newfoundland Labrador.
Well, and one of the things for Saskatchewan that is also really important with that deuce, Brian, is this is a team that was playing really, really well earlier on in the week, but towards the end, they were tied for first place, but then came up against a very hot Manitoba 2 team, came up against a Newfoundland team, and so coming into this game, they've had back-to-back losses, so that deuce gives you some comfort again. And the numbers showed that for Saskatchewan as well. When they were up, look at those games, 1 through 8, the numbers were very strong. And in those final games that they lost in the round robin play that put them in this semi, their numbers dropped by more than 10%. That is playing in your head when you come into this, that you have to turn things around, and a quick deuce really helps.
And Kathy, for our viewers may be wondering why there's a Manitoba 2 team and 2 teams for Manitoba. Obviously, some circumstances leading to that this year.
Well, a really quick story is that Nunavut was not able to field a men's team, and so the host province, which is BC, automatically got a second entry. But when at the deadline, Yukon men said they could not field a team, they go back to the finals the year before. BC already had 2 teams in this, and so Manitoba's team skipped by JT Ryan last year. That's the Manitoba nod. They got the second team, and that was a huge gift for Jacques after going 8-0 in the round robin at the provincial championship, but losing the final. And so the team that won, Brett Walter, came in as Manitoba 1, and Jacques and his team came in as Manitoba 2.
He's pretty good. Oh, King.
And next year the format is changing slightly, and so those kinds of things won't factor in as they did in the last couple of years if teams were unable to be fielded by provinces or territories.
Does that speak a bit, Kathy, too, to finally you get to the show and Jacques' experience with the TV cameras and this whole format and event from previous years?
I think that helped. I also think they had a really good year, but in any sport, you have to play in the final. And the day of the final in Manitoba, the Brett Walters team played better than the Jacques Gauthier team. But once they got here, I think they've just gone into the mode that they thought that they could be.
It's like a quarter jam.
Only. I don't mind it.
I like normal.
Normal?
Yeah, let's go with right there. Okay. Thick half to get the roll. Well, really thick half. Like 3/4, right?
Like just off nose is fine too,
Yeah,
right?
just off nose is close.
Yeah, he's got to make a good one. Hit and roll?
Yeah.
Kathy Ryland is such an incredible athlete, not only a great curler as you're seeing for yourself here on TV, but plays in the Canadian Junior Football League for the Saskatoon Hilltops, a receiver and a kicker. He has won 4 Canadian titles, which is impressive. He competed in nationals in soccer. Keep this in mind. Back in March of 2018, had ACL and meniscus knee surgery. He was back 6 months later, and Kathy, this year named the Prairie Football Conference All-Star, Outstanding Special Teams Player, and CJFL All-Canadian. So the kid obviously has skills as an athlete, and he's looking very confident and strong in this semifinal thus far. Another nice shot there.
That's okay. Josh, I didn't want to overthrow it, so.
Well, one thing he really knows about is teamwork from all sports.
Maybe I missed it. 10-5 seems little. Yeah. I definitely wasn't heavy, though. I wasn't like 8-5 or anything, so. I might have missed that. I wanted to throw less because that at least gave us a chance, right?
I don't mind to hear loud.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
I like it. Nice positive. You got it.
Take your time, rock first.
Yeah, if you play in the roll to get a piece on that yellow, it means you can't run it, because if you do.
Now some positive reinforcement for Daniels. He takes to the hack. He's just seen this shot.
A little down.
Hard! Hard, King!
Hard! So we roll under center?
Whoa!
Corner? Under the corner?
One of the things about Daniel today is he's throwing the rock just a little bit soft out of his hand, and so as a result, he's getting a lot more movement. So nothing wrong with the way he's throwing, but on arena ice, take a look. He holds it low down the handle, but when he comes out, you want to be at a 12 o'clock when you let go. That little extra clutch always is a part of it, but then he softs it when he re-grabs it, and that's why it's curling more than Ryland's did in the same spot.
This top 4 is perfect here. Yeah. Let's make it good, hey?
So, Kathy, and that was a great job explaining the release, but for our viewers at home that often hear about stones or maybe a cutter, I guess you have to factor in that as well. If you have a soft release and a cutter, that's really going to move, is it not?
Well, it will for sure. And I think the thing is, for Daniel, is just to take that little bit of extra ice. He does have that double clutch all the time, but it is soft on his release. That's something his coach can talk to him about, who happens to be his dad, so that helps. But the other option is just take a little bit more ice, because his stones will curl more.
Whoa, 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 lots of room.
Busy week for Dennis Bruce, the father who's here coaching, and then he'll compete in the Newfoundland Labrador Seniors next week, trying to get back to the Senior Nationals as well, where he made those Nationals in Edmonton back in 2015 as a lead.
Set.
Okay.
So a dad, a coach, and a player. And we got a mommy always coaching and a broadcaster, so you're pretty busy this weekend as well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for Ryland, just let Newfoundland Labrador off the hook just a little bit. He's got lovely weight, but you can see just a little bit deeper. If you take a 1.5 foot off of that, it is fully buried and biting the top 4 foot. No backing.
A 90, like 95.
I don't think it's a 90.
Yeah, well, Lammy's back 4 over there was like a 92.
It's a different pad.
I agree, yeah. Close to a 4, like 95. You got it.
Just playing
Keep
down
going,
to it.
first.
You saw that release, very different out-turn release than in-turn. The in-turn is a double clutch. The out-turn is a more true straight release.
You want king on it?
Trying to get movement.
Gonna get the wick off throwing yellow.
Touch it. Okay.
And it clips the red stone, but it is still Team Saskatchewan, and it is 1, so a steal. 3 points in 2 ends for Ryland Glider. As Saskatchewan now leads by 2. Around 25,000 people call Langley, BC home. There's the Golden Ears Bridge connecting Langley to Maple Ridge. And a famous resident of Maple Ridge, Larry Walker, who is walking his way into the Baseball Hall of Fame very soon, which is pretty outstanding. And these young men in the Canadian Junior Curling Hall of Fame, you could say this was a fantastic championship final. 2011 Calgary, extra and Matt Cam, Ontario, and Saskatchewan's Brayden Muscowie. Last rock facing 3. He's got a hit and stick to score 1. It was close. You remember this, they had to measure, and it was Saskatchewan. 8-7 your final. And what a feeling as Brayden Muscowie, the 2011 Canadian Junior champs out of Saskatchewan. And that's the last time that this province has won a Canadian Junior, bringing gold back home to the prairies. And for Ryland Glider, a good start in this game. 2 in the second, a steal of 1 in the third, so a 3-1 advantage with Newfoundland Labrador. Hammer and Yellowstones here in the 4th.
Yep, yep. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa! Sit. Sit.
You probably saw a lot of familiar faces. Colton Flash now, of course, playing with Kevin Cooey.
What weight do you like?
I like
Colton
like
Flash we
9,
talked
kind of.
about, Matt Lang, and Kirk Myers, certainly putting up some good numbers this year on the World Curling Tour. And again, we always talk about how the teams that we see in this event, I love it as much as I love the World Junior Hockey. These are the future of the game. Unfortunately, we lose a lot of curlers after they come out of juniors with university and with work, and we always just hope that they go back to the game. And so many have.
Looked tight out of his hand, but then he looked like he got it.
You look at the Nova Scotia girls that are waiting in the semifinal to take on Alberta or New Brunswick, and Mary Fay was dominant, and then obviously choosing her schooling, which is outstanding.
Yep, she's at Queen's, going to become a doctor.
An incredible curler, and she raised the bar. She raised the bar for junior curling in Nova Scotia, and it's great to see.
Line's good.
Go a little bit. Go a little.
Stay hard then.
Hard then.
Where is it?
Close. 4-5.
Line's good.
Easy.
Line's real nice.
Line's good.
5-6.
Line's real
Trying to
good.
utilize that corner
5.
guard.
Where is it?
Curl.
Line's perfect. Not Lammy.
Lammy's
Yeah,
in.
Lammy, just go wait.
Lammy's
You gotta
in.
go wait
You
for
gotta
it.
go. Straight.
Guys.
Come on.
Yes.
Straight.
Hard, go.
Trying to drag it
Go,
in
Lammy,
for
go.
Joel
Go, go, go,
Kratz,
go.
and they will. Good bury it, top 12.
Nice.
As Joel competed at the U18 Nationals last year in Sherwood Park as a skip. He's actually coaching a U16 team in this year's provincials. Joel's 18. So, I mean, he's loves the game and already giving back at his young age.
I was just going to say, how wonderful is that at his age, still competing in the U21s, he's already finding ways to give back to the sport and help others to get to a national championship as he has.
Well, you know, worth mentioning, you talked on that vein, Kathy, the Glider team. So Ryland himself was a recipient of the Sandra Schmerler Scholarship. So what did he do? Turned around and took his teammates, and they did a curling camp for kids with his buddies, well, his teammates, his friends, and they raised $1,200 for the Sandra Schmerler Foundation. So it's great to see these young men and women giving back to the sport and their communities.
2.5.
Newfoundland Labrador has 2 choices. One is that you split the house, you can hit that Saskatchewan stone, but your better odds of scoring multiple are to guard and continue to guard that stone that just had the guard removed by Saskatchewan, because you know that they will continue to do that. Trying to run it back and pick out that stone.
Should move a touch for you.
You think that's good?
It's like max still, but be close.
Asking for a little less ice from the hack with weight. It doesn't move very much in the arena.
Peel.
Yes, yes, yes. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Get it. Get it.
Got one, got them both. Lovely peel.
But he leaves the guard, something that Newfoundland and Labrador will continue to utilize.
That's up. Get it. Get it. Good job, buddy.
Nice job from Trevor Johnson. I love it. There's hockey sellies, and then there's these little curling sellies as well. You're watching the shot, you make the shot.
Line's real nice.
I love the animation on these young athletes.
It matters.
Got a curl a bit.
Line's good.
7, 6.
Coming down.
Line's got a curl ahead.
Line's really good.
Line's real good. Joel's in.
Whoa, it doesn't even need to curl.
Whoa, line's real good. Not Joel, not Joel.
Not Joel, straight.
Not Joel, straight. Whoa, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. Great shot.
Shot line.
14-5.
Now that rock wanting to curl out the other side.
Try, same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Sure.
Because now if you stick it, it's fine.
You want to stick it?
Kind of split you get on
You
there.
don't want to,
If it
but
comes
up a little bit
more,
that's okay.
Losing it's fine too.
Okay.
Really good discussion by Saskatchewan to be clear and be on the same page. You don't want one player calling for the nose hit to stick it and the other for the straight clear.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Oh. Yes. 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 Hard. Hard. Hard.
Piece.
Get the back one. Back one.
And everything moving, so all of a sudden all the rocks in the house disappear.
Well, Saskatchewan won't be that upset about it. Their objective was to ensure that that buried stone is gone. That's the chance for Newfoundland Labrador to score two. Removing their own was just something that the Newfoundland Labrador team would have utilized if they had to. So the biggest thing that Trevor needed to do, he did.
Line's real nice.
So Kathy, we talked about Rylan and
Got to curl a bit.
an amazing football player. This young man throwing the stones right now, Ryan McNeil Lambswood, was the Newfoundland Labrador Junior Golfer of the Year in 2018. So he can obviously play pretty good around the links. And he has 5 Newfoundland Labrador men's junior curling titles. He's second only to Brad Gushue, who has 6.
Again, another well-rounded athlete.
Shouldn't go crazy.
Pretty sure Brad was an amazing golfer too, and still is. I'd like to see these two go head-to-head on the golf course.
You just want to be out there too.
Well, I'd like to be playing as well, obviously. And no, not caddying. I'd like to go hack it around.
Actually, yeah. So playing just to tap it back.
Stay here more, Trev. Even a touch more, yeah.
Got it right.
Just hack here, boys. Let's make it.
We saw in all those come-arounds from Newfoundland and Labrador, it runs straight, but then when the finish starts, it goes very hard. And so seeing just a glimmer from the hack with quiet weight should have lots of movement.
Clean. Yep.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. Good hack now. Good hack. Hard roll, Matt. Roll it way
Roll
over.
it in, Matt.
Good shot, Ryan. Had a boy. Nice spot. Good spot. Good sweep.
Nice.
Good sweep. Now he makes it. What? Now if he makes it,
Yeah, good sweep.
Really, really nice throw. Yeah, nice sweep.
Good call.
Roll the other way. I don't think you even try. I think you blank.
What?
Like he's
always
just gonna
gonna be
freeze and
there.
force us.
Freezing. I think we take that chance.
They just threw it too. I don't mind it if you like it,
I
but
like
I
this.
think I don't think he's gonna miss that freeze.
So a couple of
Well, I mean,
options.
how are we gonna get a
We
read
saw
on
this
that
in the
then?
first end. You remove that stone. You can choose to go here,
like this.
but your opponent's just going to come down right on top of you, only he'll be throwing red.
He's going to taste it with hacking.
And then you're going to be forced. The other option is that you remove that stone and roll to the outside, the side away from that corner guard, and then that is the blank. I think he is absolutely thinking back to the first end when he could have
10-5.
gone into the middle and forced play away from that corner guard.
10-5.
And he did not, and Ryland made the perfect freeze, leading to a force.
Hard! 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 Hard!
Okay.
So Daniel Bruce nose hit, and wide open now for Kleider. They play to hit and roll.
Curled up.
Okay, so you could really hold it too. Yeah. That looks like max to me, Trev.
That looks close.
Touch less.
It should come up.
Yeah, let's play for that roll, though.
Yeah.
Take that roll.
Yeah.
I don't mind him playing a blank out in the 12-foot either.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
$10 here, right?
Yeah, just a nice 10 is good.
Roll under there.
Yeah. Let's make that roll, boys. Here we go.
Weight's good.
Clean.
Clean. Yep.
Final stone here in 4 for Rylan Kleider.
Hard, Matt. Really hard.
Hard, Matt.
Keep it going, keep it going.
Hard for nose even.
Right to it, Matt.
Matt Tyon again.
Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Roll it over.
And they'll roll it the other way. Still biting 4 foot. So the blank attempt to come now from Daniel Bruce.
I don't think you're ever getting the roll with that ice.
He said that was max when he first put it down, but no way, that's minimum.
Just got to touch, Trev, I just got to touch soft on that out turn there.
Yeah, so touch more ice, I do believe.
Okay.
I don't think you're ever getting the roll with that ice, to be honest.
No.
It's always finishing.
That was pretty minimum.
That was the edge of rock.
Yeah.
Watch this. Good throw though, Rye. Good throw.
Thanks.
We mentioned Daniel throwing 4 stones last year at Nationals for Greg Blyde. Well, Greg apparently really still working with this team back home in Newfoundland, Labrador, and gets a lot of credit, according to this current team, for helping the squad out.
Okay, you're fine.
Final stone in 4, the blank, and they are just fine. Away it goes as Saskatchewan leads by 2. When we come back, it will be Newfoundland, Labrador, and Daniel Bruce still with Hammer. Welcome back to the New Holland Canadian Juniors here on TSN. In our men's semifinal, Newfoundland, Labrador, and Daniel Bruce down by 2 to Team Saskatchewan and Ryan Kleider as Newfoundland, Labrador, with Hammer throwing the yellow stones here in 5. And Kathy, a good opportunity to give a shout out to Nathan Young from Torbay, Newfoundland, Labrador, who won a gold medal at the Youth Olympic Games over in Switzerland, mixed doubles with a Hungarian teammate in Laura Nagy. So they capped off a 6-game win streak that started in the round of 48 in the mixed doubles over there. It matches curlers with a teammate from other competing nations, so you don't know what you're going to get, and you build some chemistry. So congratulations to Nathan Young bringing home a gold medal.
And they're really trying to expose the youth to mixed doubles now that it is an Olympic sport, trying to ensure that everybody is familiar with the discipline, and that mixed Yog team going undefeated until the quarterfinals, losing to Japan, and that put them out of it.
Hard! Hard, you got it, hard! Hard, Lemmy, go! Hard, roll it.
Roll it.
No weight.
It's fine.
So that little tap now has Saskatchewan lying 2 without Hammer here in 5. And these men and women, Kathy, looking for the opportunity to represent Team Canada. And it's a long trip this year. Siberia in Krasnoyarsk, Russia, and they'll play at the Crystal Ice Arena. That begins February the 15th, the World Juniors.
And they did a bit of a test run last year with the university ads, so they know that facility. I believe you told me last night, Brian, that the facility that the curling is in is where the hockey was during that World University Championship.
I can go.
Strap off?
Okay, Matt.
You know, it's a cool, I got to spend time in Russia in Magnitogorsk and Chelyabinsk, not far from Siberia, and that's really in the middle of nowhere, Russia. Keep in mind 11 time zones, but what a cool experience. So, you know, it'll be a great not only to go and see some different culture, but to represent Canada. I mean, you've done it a number of times. It must feel absolutely remarkable to have that maple leaf on your back.
And there is another truism. I had the opportunity to play in the Worlds in Sochi, and there is no chance I would have gone there in my own life without being part of a curling community, and that's the time to go to Russia. You feel very safe, but it is something you want to go to with a team.
I got it. Great shot, Joel. Oh, sorry.
Good. Shot, Joel. Yeah, that's good.
Even though that is 3rd shot for Newfoundland and Labrador, it's good. It's buried. Saskatchewan's got to try to run it.
Going high? Yeah, it's going high all day.
Oh, high.
Yeah, sure.
Normal?
You like the out?
Yeah, I like the out. It'll curl up a little bit here still.
Well, if you throw, you're just going to lose your shooter with PO.
9? It's not bad. Okay. 9.
So looking to double both of those yellows off.
So I think Ryland calling for normal hill. Does weight matter on a shot like this, Kathy?
It does, you know, in the terms of like you can throw whatever you want, but as long as the skip has told you the kind of weight, because he's brooming for a certain weight. The house is quite lively.
Okay.
Little kiss and that yellow stone now. Shot rock for Daniel Bruce.
They touched our yellow all day, though. Yeah, I think so for now.
Sure. I think we do. Just top 12.
Yeah.
Real nice. Top
Okay, I
8.
won't do that. You just stand
Pretty
up
high
and go
guard.
That was not far off. That red double touches the yellow right now, so I like this.
And this is a really good example why leads are so important. That yellow corner guard that you saw thrown by Nathan King, if it is about another foot and a half closer to the rings, a buried stone here would be really difficult for Saskatchewan to remove without running back a yellow onto a yellow. But because it's so long, even if Joel is able to get around, a hack or a bumper weight might be able to remove it.
Hard, go! Hard! Go!
First, they got to drag this stone in, and that'll come up shy.
15-8. That's just not enough.
Set.
You want to roll under then?
Playing it tight if we do.
I know. I just nose is
Make
good.
the roll.
If it comes up a touch and does
Why don't you
that,
throw
that's
board,
good.
and if it comes up, that's good.
I like 10.
I like 10 too.
Just off nose.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
tough to make the roll.
Nose is good too.
Nose is really good too, though.
Just clean right
Clean,
now.
Matt, clean.
Clean.
Yep.
Clean.
Yep.
Whoa.
Josh here?
Clean. Josh your hair.
Go bit.
You're good. Good shot, Trev.
That's good, Trev. Good shot.
Nice shot, buddy.
The roll under those reds would have made this shot a little bit more difficult,
this.
but for Saskatchewan already lying 2, lying 3 puts you in a position where you're forcing Newfoundland and Labrador, and the roll under is not likely to give Newfoundland and Labrador shot.
10-5.
Oh, yep.
10-7.
Oh.
10-5.
Yep.
A little bit bigger.
Hard,
Joel.
Hard, Joel. Hard, Joel.
Hard, Joel. Whoa.
Hard.
Yes.
Roll it.
Hard roll. Go.
Shot.
And they'll tuck just a piece. Not quite fully buried. So accessible now for Team Saskatchewan.
Okay, about half a rock. You like hack or board? Board, yeah.
It's gonna curl really
It'll
good.
curl. It'll curl a lot here.
Yeah.
Stay close the whole way.
Yeah, as soon as it comes off center there.
Yeah.
Kathy, did Saskatchewan win the loudest pants award this year for the men's side?
Uncontested.
Okay, just want to confirm.
Board. Slow down.
Whoa. Yep.
Yeah.
Hard.
Really gotta go, Jeff.
Hard.
You still got it.
Keep it going. Hard.
Roll
Whoa,
it, Matt.
Whoa.
Roll it.
Whoa, roll it on top. Yep.
Not
Nice
bad at all.
spot, Trev.
That's a pretty good outcome.
Good weight too.
You open up the path to that shot stone.
That's good, Trev. Good throw.
Just tight ice.
Well,
Nose them.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Isn't that like really good?
yeah, it's good. Throw control.
Okay.
As much of the nose that he
I want
can
to kick
see.
this out though.
Yeah.
Yeah, control.
If we nose it, it should, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Might curl a bit. Okay, close the same weight.
That's really
Just goes straight back and you keep your shooter right there. You will be lying 2.
10.
Yep.
10.
Heavy, not 8.
Whoa. Yes.
Yes.
Hard.
King, come on.
Hard, King.
And now they jump it for Ryan. Bang. Reds are moving. But that one hangs on. Side 12 foot.
Okay, you're good.
It looks like 2.
Shot.
I think.
Pretty close.
Nothing Newfoundland and Labrador could do. That stone is in front of the tee line. They can't sweep it.
Slightly.
I think hit and roll's call anyway.
Same weight I did?
No, I like 10. 'Cause otherwise it'll over curl, right? I think like that. Yeah. Almost the same ice as you, right? That looks good. Just 10. 10. Yep.
Yeah, if we can roll right under our red. Actually, under their yellow's even good because they can't really afford to run it back.
He runs
No, they can't.
Yeah, we sit one.
For Saskatchewan, any roll under either of those stones, if you hit that red one back to make the double, you will not be lying 2, only 1. And if you roll under the yellow and Newfoundland Labrador runs it back, it still would be for 1, not 2. So any roll is huge.
Yep.
Skip stones here in 5.
Yep. Hard, Josh. Hard.
Josh Mattern trying to hold this stone for his skipper. And a little flip towards the center line.
10-6. Yeah, he's got to. We know that spot.
Kathy, have we determined? I mean, we know right now Saskatchewan's shot stone.
I do believe that they have all agreed that it is the yellow stone in the 12-foot that is shot over the red one in the wings.
So its second shot is yellow.
Correct.
Like 2 rocks.
Yeah. If he ever just draws, we can.
You had to roll this way. You set up an easy double if you roll out.
I agree. Yeah. 10-5.
Yeah.
Okay.
That ice good?
So you hit that
like
stone, and really important that you roll out here in the wings. If you roll under here, that's the run that Saskatchewan will make.
You got it.
Depends how hard he throws with his out turn. Oh, no, never mind. Depends how hard he throws.
Yeah. 10. A little big.
Whoa.
A little big.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep.
A little big. 10-5.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep.
Close. Yep.
Yes. Hard.
Yes.
Hard.
Hard.
Nose hit for Daniel.
Like, I don't think it was doing much, but I like, yeah, it was
That just like turned like crazy.
Dead behind, hey? Well, even if you're behind the yellow, it's good. It doesn't matter. Oh. Because he can't run it, right? Well, then I guess not right there.
Good throw. After it well.
Yeah. That's about 10.
Yeah, I knew I was a little bit. I was missing light on them, so I was like, I'm just gonna give this one a chance. And it's so.
No, it's close, but I think we got to make this roll here.
Am I crazy, Kathy?
run,
What with the
right?
out turn and you hit 3/4 of that red and try to get both yellows going, or is that not there?
We're just going to watch this as it comes in. There was some discussion about either a broom that hit the stone.
Oh, I think just that last brush, just a touch.
And he admits it, and Ryland just very gentlemanly said it didn't make a difference. Move on, and that's a wonderful testament again to the kind of player that Ryland Kleider is, winning the Sportsmanship Award last night.
So my crazy question here, Kathy.
Sorry.
Could you make a play on your red and bang the yellows if you catch, I don't know, a thin piece of the red? Could you get both yellows going off
You
your
might.
own red?
Well, you know what? You probably get the yellow going further into the house on the left-hand side and only get one.
Trying to hold the shooter now. And that'll roll too far, and it looks like now a draw for 2 for Newfoundland Labrador.
Well, they're going to take a really good look at this, Brian. Because if there's any doubt, you play the nose hit on the stone in the 12-foot to make sure it's 2.
I know. If there's any doubt, hit it.
I don't know though, man.
I think it's definitely us.
I think it's us. You take a look, man. I'm pretty sure it is.
What do you think?
I think it is us, but like.
Yeah.
If you're not sure, just slip in.
It's a hard draw anywhere. Like, you'd have to draw over here, probably.
We can play this anyways. It's close. I don't want to lose a point on
Okay.
out turn. I like that.
Well, it should curl 10-5. It should curl a bit, right?
I like that.
Yeah.
Whatever turn you like.
I like the out just to make sure we get the roll.
Yeah, sure. Kind of wait. 10-5.
10-5, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think it's us, but I think it's close enough. You got to try the hit.
Yeah, I agree.
It is.
Hey, you got it. Take your time, rock first.
Nice and positive. You got it.
And you would hate to play the draw and then lose the measure and find out it's for 1. So there is enough doubt in their mind that he's elected to play the hit
Wait's
for
good.
the 2.
10-5.
And what a chance. You read the note on your TV screen. A chance to pick up a deuce versus Saskatchewan. 9 opportunities. Final stone here in 5. Trying to carve it over. Got to hold the shooter, though. And that is an unforced error for Newfoundland Labrador, as they will pick up a single.
Just heavy.
But a chance missed to tie things up. So a break for Ryland Kleider and Team Saskatchewan. Both teams here in Langley. It's been a long, tough week. but they are one win away from getting that gold medal game, as the winner will take on Team Manitoba in the final tomorrow. Saskatchewan leads through 5 here on TSN.
The 2020 New Holland Canadian Junior Championships is brought to you by OK Tire and BKT Tires.
Welcome back to Southern BC, the Fort Langley train station. And this city, strength of purpose and spirit of community are the mottos of Langley. And you could say the same about Curling Canada and this event, and that is a fantastic photo. 28 teams, Kathy, 8 sheets of ice, over 130 games, and of course that's not including mixed doubles. From coast to coast, the smiles and the faces, the future of curling in our great country. That is fantastic. And in our men's semifinal, the first of the day on TSN, it is Team Saskatchewan, and Rylan Kleider, bit of a smile and a snack as he leads by 1, and some advice from dad and coach Dean as we get ready for end number 6.
The 2020 New Holland Canadian Junior Championships is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada, by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, and by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Welcome back to our coverage. The Canadian Juniors here on TSN, and right now there is a tiebreaker going on between Team Alberta, skipped by Abby Marks, and Team New Brunswick, skipped by Melody Forsyth. And right now it is Alberta a 4-3 advantage after 5, with Alberta enjoying hammer, as Alberta had to come through the first tiebreaker last night versus Quebec. Obviously another one going right now. Winner will take on Nova Scotia on TSN later on this evening. And that is why, if you're just joining us, we had to flip-flop our coverage, because that's a lot of tiebreakers for those young ladies to try and play and jam it in to get the competition done in the right way. So as a result, the men's semifinal first, and in that semifinal, the big difference in the game, 2 for Saskatchewan, as you see in that second end, then a steal of 1. So a 3-2 advantage for Rylan Kleider, with play underway here in 6. Saskatchewan with hammer, throwing the red stones, and an opportunity missed, Kathy, in that 5th end from Daniel Bruce.
It was for sure. You talk about that deuce scored by Saskatchewan and a steal, but an opportunity for Newfoundland and Labrador to get that 2 and be very much right back in it. And a bit of a miscue. That's a big difference right now at the skip position, with Rylan at 85 and Daniel at 73. Missed opportunities. The other big difference is at the lead position, where there is a 20-point difference between, a 20% difference between Nathan King and Matt Tyon, with the Matt Tyon leading in that area. So the setup is starting stronger for Saskatchewan in most ends, and Rylan being able to convert. And Daniel so far not. And yet I do not question at all his decision to hit on his final stone, not being 100% sure that they were in fact second shot.
Line's good. Line's good.
Line's perfect. It's all weight.
Got a curl.
Small bump.
Sit.
Trying to sit on the corner without bouncing off.
Great shot.
Nice.
Just like that.
Kathy, you've been invested in these juniors on a few levels for many years, and I just look at Rylan and the Saskatchewan team. So Victoria, 2017 4-5 record. Shawinigan the next year, 4-5 record. And then 8-3 last year.
It's good.
Where has the progress? I know it's a lot of hard work and playing more, but where have you seen the progress for this team and this young man?
Well, I would say 2 things. I remember in Shawinigan saying it was the best 4-5 team I'd ever seen. They just weren't able to win those games. They were doing a lot of things right, but it's such an advantage. We talk over and over about teams that get to national championships, whether that be U16, U18, this U21, CIS, any experience that you have with all of the extras that go with these sorts of events only help you be more prepared for dealing with everything. And the Kleider team has also rounded out their game. They were a very strong hitting team, still are, but the soft shot ability and the precision in which they make them has dramatically improved. And that's why they were in a semifinal last year, a semifinal this year. And depending on what happens, potentially a final.
No, let's do this then. Never mind. Sorry.
Whoa.
10-5. 10-2. Air big.
Yep. Yes. Whoa.
Whoa.
Lamey.
No.
Lamey. Hard land.
Okay.
Doesn't really do anything.
Well, he leaves the front for now. He's 10.
It was curled. They were 10-5.
Yeah, little flop out.
Not interested in rolling under is Saskatchewan. You roll under and it is going to be in the 4-foot area. Newfoundland Labrador would come around and corner freeze, and that would be the end of your chance to try to score 2. So we'll try to stick around for sure, but rolling out to the wings a little bit.
Clean. Whoa.
Stay shot, right? Stay shot.
Clean.
Sit down. Sit down. Next spot. Do we have time?
Yeah. Same weight.
Yeah.
Are we second?
Kathy, it's amazing the runs on the men's side in the last few years where Manitoba rattling off 4 in a row. It was Braden Calvert back-to-back, and then Dunstone won, and then waited a few years and then won again. And then Tyler Tardy, as we talked about, banging off 3 in a row for BC. So it's been the Manitoba-BC party for the last 7 or so years.
Right, whoa. Whoa. Roll it.
Big roll, big roll, big roll.
Very nice.
Good rebound shot there for Chillicrats.
Nice shot. Shot, Joel.
That's a great shot. He has very nice weight. They've thrown a number in this spot.
Big roll, big roll.
And getting it right under those stones that are locked at the front.
Dagger's terrible right now.
Yeah.
I don't mind the run.
I don't hate it either.
Okay, let's play it.
I don't think you freeze, yeah? No, I definitely don't think so.
Let's make a play.
And so for Ryland's trying to run things, he can absolutely go around and be shot. But with Last Rock here, looking to score at least a couple of points, the 4-foot area would get pretty small.
Nice shot, Josh.
Big weight from Josh Mattern, who's the lefty on this Saskatchewan team.
Is this danger if we start freezing on that?
You didn't want to, like, nose that? And
What?
I thought you wanted to nose that and pick it.
You could have maybe, but I'd rather open it up. We don't want to get in any trouble right now.
And even though it is 2 stones belonging to Newfoundland and Labrador with Last Rock, that is not going to be a concern for Saskatchewan, but it is an opportunity for Newfoundland and Labrador.
With the stagger wings, not that good even.
Line's good.
1.5. Go then.
Hard then.
Okay,
Where is
1.5 is a very long
Hey, make
guard.
it 2.
Line's good. We're closer to. Deeper.
Hey, line's real good. Yeah, hard. You got to go.
1.5. Line's
And that
good.
goes back, Kathy, to the zone system with the numbers and where the stone ends up stopping on the ice.
Hard.
And you really want to be a 2, 2.5, 3 on arena ice because of the great finish. You can get around those stones very easily.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Do you like it?
Wait, I'm saving him. 1 second.
Hey, we got to stick around though, right?
Go, buddy.
I like the double.
It's not good if you roll out though either.
Well, no, it's not good if you miss it.
Could come here, but.
No, I don't like that. I
Okay,
don't mind
let's
the double.
throw this.
Yeah,
10.
I like the 10. I like the double.
I for sure don't like the come around because Ryland just dictated the play by opening up the front on his last shot so that they don't play the come around and reduce the scoring area. So it would be very surprising to see him go to that now. They know it's behind the tee line. They're always going to have access to this. If he hits it on the outside, both go.
Make sure it gets through this.
On 7.
And very thin. And they will get the 1 yellow moving.
Yeah, a little bit. I didn't think it'd run that straight though.
I can play the out.
Yeah, higher's a miss. If you're here, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know the speed. That was, what did you have a split?
Wait, 25?
Yeah, that's what I had, yeah.
Close to like a 4.
Okay.
Yeah, 4, 4, 5.
Okay, you got it.
I'll throw it close.
Yep.
Line's good.
Pretty good.
Where is it?
I didn't add much. I didn't add much.
Hey, just bite 4.
Good.
Ryan
Six.
McNeil
Line's real
Lambswood,
nice.
third stones here for Newfoundland
Line's real
Labrador.
nice.
Looking
Line's
to
good.
bite the
King's
4-foot.
King a bit. King.
King's in.
King's always in. Gotta move.
Really got to curl. It's really got to curl.
Still
Really gotta move.
15-1 between the Hogs.
Hard,
Really
King.
quick conditions.
Hard, you got it. Hard. Go, King.
Trying to coax Nathan King all the curl he can.
Good job.
Get out of that stone. It settles top 4 as they lie 2.
That one just hit me forever. It's not bad, though. Not bad.
You get to the nose. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, get to nose.
Okay, hack.
Or just off. Do you want to throw a board and get just off on this side?
Do you want to roll in?
No, I don't want to roll in. I want to sit right on the
If
nose.
we want nose, it's hack.
Nose get one of them too at least, right?
Nose is great.
Kathy, why doesn't he want to roll in?
Well, if you roll underneath, you're going to give the opportunity for your opponent to come and freeze back down again. And if you roll in, you can't even use your own stone to run into it because it will be buried. So it's not about the double. Wants to force play out, but this is tracking.
Wow. Are they getting caught with their brooms here, Kathy, or the ice, or what are you seeing?
I'm seeing just a little bit of extra weight thrown. See if they talk about it.
All right, buddy. No worries. That wasn't even close.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Just like a rock harder than this one here.
Yeah.
Want to play the in, man?
No.
Yeah,
It's not the in. It's fine.
His only out right now is the intern.
Yeah. Just bite the 4.
Yeah.
How high do you want it?
Just biting the 4.
Bite the 4.
Okay. I like it.
I'm thinking we go top 12 on this side. He just draws to the back one.
Can't give him any triple.
No.
I'm thinking the speed
Well, this
should
is
be the same on both
respecting
sides.
the weight.
Out of 95.
Here is really
On
good.
Lammy's there.
Here is really good.
Close to a 4, I
You
think.
certainly
Good.
don't want to be behind the T line
Yeah, like that.
because
You got
that
it.
creates a
You got it.
grouping of 3 stones.
your time, Rocky.
And Ryland Kleider can see almost all of that yellow stone on the left side as you look at it. And he definitely has the upweight ability to make granite fly.
Pretty close.
King a
Five.
bit.
Oh,
Five.
take a look. Take a
King a
look.
bit. Line's good.
A little big.
How much?
7.
Like 7.
8.
Curling now.
Stay close.
Curling now.
Line only.
Still 7.
Still line only.
whoa.
7, 8.
You're all there. We're
Line's
like
big.
bumping to whatever we get to. Just like. Okay.
Okay.
So there is the pocket now for Team Saskatchewan.
This is faster than we thought, or?
That intern's it.
I know, but that's what's going to happen, right?
What would you rather
Make
them
you
steal
freeze.
or we
And
force?
he's just like,
No, but we're not getting forced if you go here because he's playing that, right?
I guess you could come slightly off of it though.
This is a good one to come have a look at.
probably open it up then.
What do you guys think?
I think if he plays the yellow, does he double off his yellows? Like the back two?
If you're here, he does because it's coming like back like this.
And he's losing both
But
those?
if you just miss and come here, it'll be hard for him to
Are you
lose,
gonna have a shot for one?
lose the
I
red.
know, I'm not going to have a shot for one if you go here.
Well, yeah. If you get on nose of this
do you
one,
go,
if
though?
it's possible.
You can't, though. It's over buried even, right?
But the way it comes in, if you are.
But
because he
even
has to slash
anywhere
it
on
that
this
way.
side, though, is no good, right?
Do you ever play more weight and try and like
Move it a bit.
make a pocket and just sit here? Like with
So as they
back
discuss
line?
things, Kathy, a reminder, 10 ends, 38 minutes of the thinking time, and 2 90-second
Right
timeouts.
now, his slash is to sit 3 dead buried, right?
No, he's losing this one.
No,
Well, he'll, if you make it good, he'll
Well,
lose
if
one.
you lock it on the nose, right?
No,
Even if you're here, it's no good, right?
Do you like this? Like that's a tough shot, but
you could play weight.
back line
yeah.
and just try and
Back
move
line,
this to
jiggle it.
here and move this to here.
roll to the side of it.
You don't want to do it. You don't want to make a pocket, though, either.
Well,
What if you played this?
I think that might be too late.
Well, but then he has to throw the guard back up, right?
Or he's,
right.
or he's putting one
going
right in there.
here,
Right, like
Then I
and
play
then
a
you don't
triple.
really have anything.
a pocket's good if you're sitting here.
Yeah.
Well, no, but if you roll off, you're making a pocket, right?
Well, I'm saying
That's
Yeah,
what
and then
I
if he
mean.
draws
here,
to the pocket, you
and
have to
then
draw for
you'll have
one.
a pocket. He won't be able to hit this.
If you
fairly.
roll off, he's just drawing back in here again.
Okay, let's try to lock one on there then.
I think so.
Let's make it. Say, the edge is pretty close.
Wherever Matt threw.
This is
Yeah.
a huge
Edge is
shot
gotta be-
for Ryland Kleider. That little area that he's drawing to is very small. You can see what he wants to be is here. If he is just a little bit out here,
you guys
the
like here for a
concern
time?
is that this run is going to be made, and then Newfoundland and Labrador is lying 3 completely buried, and Ryland won't have a shot. So not only does he need to have perfect T-line weight, he needs to get to the underside of where the guard is. Cannot bounce off.
Easy. Whoa.
Close.
Lots of room.
Close.
Sounds good now.
It's going to be a bit light.
So after a lengthy conversation, Clyder with his first here in 6. Saskatchewan with hammer up by 1.
14-9. 14-9.
Close. Right out. Right out.
Matt's rock.
No bounce.
No bounce. Matt's rock.
Yep.
Hard, Matty. Hard, Matt. Hard.
They wanted to lock it on, get the perfect weight, little tap, and that is shot stone. Team Saskatchewan, what a shot from Ryland Clyder.
Now that's best you can do. Best you can do.
That's very good draw weight.
It should spin off, I would think.
No bounce. Matt's rock. Yep. Hard, Matty. Hard, Matt. Hard. Hard.
Really good
Good shot.
Yeah.
See a decent amount of it.
What do you got?
Definitely enough.
Got a half?
You got a thick
There's
half.
not a lot of room. If he's a little bit higher, this angle is much easier.
Like this.
No.
Make sure you,
whatever you like.
10-5.
10-5, okay.
Like, it's definitely there, and like, it's not too difficult. Right here?
watch the follow through on the red,
more?
I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we need to hit it thin. I think we take
Okay. I think
Yeah.
you need to try this.
10-5.
So you
Yeah,
play
I
the
agree.
run, yellow onto red,
I like it.
I think that's good ice. 'cause
and
it's
red
coming out.
goes.
Yeah, I agree.
I like this. Nice 10-5.
Yeah, you got it. Take your time, rock first.
Nice and positive.
It's good. Closer to 10. Closer to 10.
Close.
Daniel Bruce trying to steal some points here in the 6th end.
It's thinner than it looks.
Yes!
And now it makes the break. Final few scrubs. Red spills sideways, and there is Newfoundland Labrador lying with 3, but that button and pocket available still for Ryland Clyder, and he just threw it.
Hit it too thick.
Did it just over curl. These shots are always thinner than it appears. Otherwise, his stone that he's hitting in nuts right on the lid, and there is no shot for Ryland Clyder.
Okay, boys, here we go. Let's make it. 30-35 is good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's make it.
But some huge pressure applied by Team Newfoundland and Labrador in this end, and their mission is accomplished. It is the force against 3.
Really gotta
Take a look.
Hey guys, right to the button.
Line's good. Line's
Line's
good.
good.
Pretty good numbers. David Pasternak on his draws so far in this game.
Gotta go. You got it, girl, Trev?
Top 4.
Okay, go. Nah.
Something got
He
to
just threw it. Final stone here in 6. Drawing against 3.
No line.
Wants to pin. He's got a little bit of backing. Needs to grind and slow down a little bump. And that slides too far. And that is a steal of 2 yellow for Daniel Bruce. As Newfoundland Labrador some momentum and a lead. Welcome back to Langley, British Columbia. And Kathy, I guess if you can't score 2 with hammer, the next best thing is to steal a couple without. And that was a nice turnaround for Newfoundland and Labrador, the steal of 2, and they now lead in the semifinal 4-3. With stones on the way here in the 7th end. Saskatchewan down by 1 with hammer.
I like it now.
I think it's getting a little quicker now. That was at 13-6.
The wing won't slide crazy still.
13-6, that makes sense.
Well, with that go through by Newfoundland and Labrador, chance for Saskatchewan to split the house. Get their 2 back.
Okay, room.
T-line.
Line's good. You got room.
I think it's close.
Real close. Oh, not curling.
Very
much.
well played end last end by
Not
Newfoundland
curling
and
much,
Labrador,
Take a look. Line's good.
Oh, gotta go.
but need to maintain that
14-4.
to keep the pressure on Saskatchewan.
Yep, Trev now a little bit. Yep. Hard, Trev. Right up.
Good shots.
Good spot, Matt. Great spot.
Very nice.
So Matt Tyon trying to set things up here for Team Saskatchewan.
Try to nut this.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not going to be shot, but it'll be good.
Okay.
He'll,
Yeah.
if you
The miss is high. You probably get that.
Yeah, okay.
Well, just make it. Yeah. You got it.
Whoa. Oh, Lamb. Close. Yep. Yep.
Yep. Her Lamb.
Whoa. No.
Trying to nut
Okay, that's fine.
Shot, Joel. Real good. Real good.
Bye.
it. Well, and he likes it because they leave a center guard for one. For the hit and roll by Saskatchewan, as you see, not only does he nut it, but so he leaves the guard. And by rolling out into the wings there, if Saskatchewan tries to hit and roll under, they'll jam on their own at the back. So that forces them to hit and stick in that area, and the potential for a double to make it back to even is there.
Whoa, close.
Matt.
Close, Trev. Whoa.
Matt.
Whoa, whoa.
Matt.
No. That's good.
10-6.
Kathy, it's a lot of nerves, a lot of tension, some pressure. A lot of times the key shots will come from the skipper, but not the case in the key shot we're going to show you.
No, I think the momentum changed with a really great shot by Joel Kratz as we go back to last end. Makes the hit and roll under, and all of a sudden that forces Saskatchewan to change their tactics because it is completely buried behind those corner frozen stones, and it winds up leading on to an opportunity for 3, but Ryland Kleider narrowed the gap a little bit, but it still was a steal of 2.
The key shot brought to you by OK Tire, service, repair, and tires.
What do you see, huh?
A good run back on his first one this end, just rolls a little bit too far on this.
Like board here.
Chance for Saskatchewan to hit and roll to the wing.
Yeah.
And have those 2 points spread very far out in the house.
11. Clean.
Solid board.
Yep.
Solid
Whoa,
board.
whoa. Solid board. Whoa.
Go, Josh. Go, Trev.
Trevor.
Go, Trev. Go, Trev.
Hard, Trev.
Hard, Trev.
Hard.
Hard, Trev.
Hard, Trev.
Be
Hard,
good.
hard, hard. Watch the roll.
Yep. Oh,
And the key is that shooter sticking around, and it will, biting the 12-foot in the wings. The Saskatchewan lies too with Hammer here in 7.
I think so.
It's a shot, but I mean, I think we get a better angle on this.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Yep.
Oh, that got really lucky.
Well, do you like a little more than 10-5?
I got like 10 here.
Yeah, I like 10.
Just 10.
Shot for the goal.
Whoa. Yep.
Hard, Joel.
Hard, Joel. Whoa.
Yes.
Looking for the inside roll.
Yes.
Hard.
Sit.
Oh, sit down.
Okay. Matt, should we go around the center or no? We're still wing.
Never mind going here.
Here for a miss. God.
Imagine shearing that hard.
Well, he gets pretty far out in the wings and trying to keep it straight on. Oops. I'm running, I'm on the ice, I'm off the ice. I'm back. No, I'm not.
Wait's good.
Little bit of room right now. Line's good. Line's good. All you guys. Okay, you can go.
Saskatchewan electing to split the house. I know there was a call from the home end about would we ever go around the center guard, but then you negate that stone out in the wings. You're forcing your opponent to play out in the wings and away from that guard by splitting the house.
That's a good sweep.
It's good. Good enough. The double's there. It's not hard. It's like half rock, thin half.
I think if the angle's good, I think you got to try it.
Okay.
Even if you don't make the double, if you're able to roll a long way over there and group stones, it helps.
Well, rolling over the top is bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, thicker, I guess?
I heard them say it's not hard,
Where's
Kathy.
Vegas?
What
Yeah.
is the degree of difficulty on this shot?
You know what, it's like any double. It's not that anyone's harder than another. It's hitting it at the right spot. It's not flat. It's very much at an angle. He just needs to get a little bit more.
Hard.
And it looks like he's going to.
Okay.
Nice.
Too much ice or straight wide?
No, more weight.
Line's good.
Almost.
Little tighter than the other one.
Close, I think gotta go here.
Fine. Josh is rough.
Top 8, top 4.
Okay, go then. Yes.
Kathy, one of my favorite curling memories in recent years is getting a chance to go to Newfoundland, Labrador, for myself anyways, for the first time, and watching the Brier on the Rock, and that, of course, was won by Brad Gushu in his home province. And it's no surprise that Daniel Bruce is a fan of Brier, World and Olympic and Junior champion Brad Gushu.
I guess I look up to Brad because he's from Newfoundland, sort of a smaller province, not with not much exposure. And it's just cool how he made it out of the province and made a name for himself, especially with the 2005 Olympic trials. And they won the 2006 Olympic gold. I think that really pushed everybody forward and made Newfoundland think that they're a real curling province.
You got it. Positive.
And you want to talk about supporting one of your heroes during that Brier run. Daniel made the drive from Corner Brook through some, remember the weather? I mean, there was like hurricane winds, and they almost lost the ice, and the power was threatening to go out, and did for a brief moment. And he made the trip to watch Brad Gushu as the Rock was going off.
Why are we sweeping?
And again, that will roll underneath, and it is still Saskatchewan. Shot stone with hammer. As we look at the all-time titles in the Canadian Junior men's category, Alberta leading the way. And of course, Newfoundland Labrador 2001, the only win, and that was won by Brad Gushu. Back in 2001, there you see one for Newfoundland Labrador and Team Saskatchewan, one behind Alberta with 15.
Okay. Okay.
I like
let's make it, buddy. About 30, 25?
Touch, yeah.
30, yeah, like
There's
30.
a lot here, hey?
Yeah. 25. Yeah.
Just want to be 8 Gave it a bet.
Line's fine. C-line.
So Kathy, just make these flat. Don't provide the double opportunity here for Daniel Bruce.
Really hard, Josh.
Continuing to try to split the house as did Trevor before him.
Hard, boys, it's on.
Matter and Zion. And not enough, as that won't even hit the rings.
What was that hog there?
And an opportunity missed for Team Saskatchewan. All right, so some trivia. We talked about Brad Gushu winning that 2001 Canadian Junior final, winning the gold medal. Who did he beat in that 2001 Canadian Junior final?
Well,
I'm not saying, Kathy, but I knew this actually. I did. I don't know a lot. I did know the answer to this one.
I like it.
And you didn't, just for the record.
well, I guessed. I just guessed incorrectly. Does that make me wrong?
Oh, man. If you're buying wine, you're always correct in my books. We will let you think about that at home, and we'll give you the answer.
And I'll give you a hint. He's still very much active. As we talked about earlier, some of the juniors don't stay on. This skip that Brad Gushu beat is still very much a part of what is going on in this country, and will attempt to get to the Brier, as will Brad.
What a nice hit and roll here from Daniel Bruce, and what
Very
was
nice
setting
work.
up to be a double, it looked like, for Team Saskatchewan. Kathy, now
He's a force.
the force is on.
Yeah, it comes up if I wasn't like way too much weight. That's ugly, but
And that's been the difference in the last couple ends. The weight that Newfoundland and Labrador is throwing are helping them to stick around. Daniel a little bit heavier in the first part, and he did say he was just overthrowing things, and that can be adrenaline.
I'll take it, though.
They got lucky too. We on this my double.
True.
35, 30, 30. Yeah.
25, 30?
Yeah. Drop, buddy. Be close.
Weight's
Line's
good.
good.
Gave it quite a bit. Line's fine. I gave it quite a bit.
So a missed opportunity with his first in 7, now final stone.
No, top 4.
Rylan Kleider
Line's fine.
has some backing, drawing in for a single.
It's really curling. It's really curling, boys.
And this time, no mistake from the 21-year-old Skip as he finds the 4-foot single on the board. It's been a tight game. Newfoundland, Labrador, Team Saskatchewan all tied up at 4. Welcome back to Southern British Columbia. We're in Langley, and we asked you before the break, who did Newfoundland, Labrador, of course Brad Gushue, defeat in the 2001 Canadian Junior Final? Well, it was Mike McEwen representing Team Manitoba that year. And one thing I've learned by this flashback, they haven't aged, either guy.
No, they look so much the same.
Right?
Yep.
2001, St. Catharines, Ontario, 4th end. Gushue had an open draw for 2. He would never trail in the final. He went 8-3. Brad Gushue, Mark Nichols, Brent Hamilton, Mike Adam, 2001 Canadian Junior Curling Champions. And what a career. Both those men have went on a run. The Brier, Olympic gold, the list goes on as the resume, and as he said, that little check mark, the boxes he had as a youngster, as a young teenager, wanting to accomplish all the things in curling, and he's certainly done that, and inspiring now young players like Daniel Bruce out of Newfoundland, Labrador to try do the same and follow in his footsteps. Good battle here. It's a 4-4 tie as Rylan Kleider made the draw, picks up his single. So here in 8, it is Newfoundland Labrador with Hammer throwing the yellow stones.
Top 8, top 4.
Well, Newfoundland and Labrador ignored the center guard and the stone buried behind it because it is so deep in the house, utilizing their corner guard instead.
It's got a curl.
And they did bury, but it gave Saskatchewan a chance to get in and make it better, and they have.
Good sweep.
Just found out too, Kathy, that the New Holland Canadian Junior is going back to Alberta next year, to Fort McMurray, Alberta, and that's my home province. I grew up in a little town about 3 hours south of Fort Mac, and I remember vividly the devastating fires years ago in Fort McMurray, so it's great to hear that community is rebuilt and has moved on, and it's great that we'll be back there for the Canadian Juniors.
Whoa. Oh. Girl. Touch it. Get back. Good shot.
Run back, all 3 moving. And that one red will stick around for Saskatchewan, but lovely job.
Well, a great shot. He does leave that center guard, but gets his team out of a lot of trouble. That stone just thrown by Saskatchewan at the top of the 4 was all kinds of trouble.
Touch it. Get back. Good shot.
He's the youngster on the team, Joel Kratz, 18 years of age. Born in Labrador City, and a nice shot there and some fist pumps from his teammates.
And we heard Daniel say when he talked about each of the members of the team about that was something that Joel brought to the table, his upweight ability. We saw it last end, we just saw it again.
Hanging even more. Hanging.
Top 4. It's hanging even more.
Got a curl still.
Top 4.
D. Well then.
Okay, Matt, you got to hammer
Back 4.
Matt, you got to hammer
Back 4.
Matt,
you got to go, Matt.
Back 8. Back 4, back 8.
Trying to get it to finish now and get underneath that center guard. It's not about weight.
Did less ice, I think.
What?
It's just less ice.
Yeah, you threw those both the same. Less ice? Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit on there. Like a little bit. It just. You got it.
You got it.
Here's heavy hack.
Oh, it's good.
Yep. Just hack. Just hack. Yes. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Oh, close. Line me.
Hard.
Oh, King.
No,
King.
roll. Hard.
Really good.
Good shot, Joel, boy.
Good job, Joel.
Very nice weight control. It comes from throwing the really big up weight, and then your kick speed is so different. Throws the soft shot and gets it away from the center.
It is amazing, Kathy, since that steal of 2, it looks like a different team from Newfoundland Labrador right now.
No, the momentum has changed. And Saskatchewan now has to be a little bit concerned that there are 2 buried stones behind a corner guard
Right there,
without having last
I
rock.
think that's the shot. You just got to sit. You just got to get by the top one, and it'll be tough for him to get it out.
Back 4, wait.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Time out.
Yeah, this is way too aggressive, I think.
Well, Dean Kleider is the coach and does not like it.
Or we just straight rip.
This is exactly like, this is what they want us to do, right?
You have to make a run back to get through for him because he's
This is
coming around
what
the
they
guard
want
then.
us to do is come here.
Yeah, but then you make a double.
Well, not really because we discount 2 of their points.
You could just lose this.
I think it's okay with us doing anything right now.
We have a double later.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't like it. Just wondering, we do have a lot of room to get by that guard and make it?
No.
By that 3? Oh yeah, there's tons of room there.
Your curl's hard to
do. Wait,
It
to do what?
won't cut that
To
hard.
freeze on this one?
It's not an easy
okay, that's
shot.
what you mean. I thought you meant
It
halfway.
won't cut that hard because you're throwing back 8 anyways.
Okay.
You don't think it's too aggressive?
You think so, Dean? Think that's the call?
We're tied up, right? We don't have to go crazy.
But the thing is we're kind of in trouble though right
peel?
now too.
We have 4 rocks.
You peel if you make a double, you force, right?
Peel which?
No, he gets 2 if you make a
Yeah,
double.
we can't peel.
What? If you peel, you have to make a double to give him 2. Yeah, where's he going? He probably just comes here.
I think you do this,
Yeah.
Ryan. If we get into really big trouble, we can still come around that center on our last one, right?
Okay.
Right? You guys like that?
I like it.
If you got a lot of room
Watch
there?
This too, hey?
Oh, that's so thin if you're
Okay,
frozen.
let's make it, guys. Let's go.
Back 8.
So the
Go
coach's
back 4
concern was not the call.
That'd be like a 14.
It's this space here. Do they have enough to get by this stone that it will curl enough to be able to tuck in there? The Kleider team is not the least bit concerned about that. The challenge with going around the center guard is twofold. One, they were seeing that it wasn't finishing as much as they wanted it to. The other challenge is because it is a yellow stone, Newfoundland Labrador can run it back, as we just saw with Joel, and then all of a sudden they're facing 3. They may have to go there, but a good shot here takes away those 2 buried stones behind the corner guard.
So after the timeout, Trevor Johnson, his first here in 8 is Dean Kleider. He's been with his team for pretty much well over a decade, and of course a lot of these youngsters, buddies since kindergarten.
Top 12.
Hard! Really hard!
And this rock is just running out of
His
steam.
rocks are so heavy then. Like,
15,
but that should never be top 12.
That rock is brutal.
Should never be top 12.
Again, chosen by the team or the coach before the game,
What do you like?
based on your experience on the ice,
That 90?
and they don't think that he's
You have to
got
put like a
good
90
stones.
for that shot.
It's a high guard. Maybe rolling back here.
Okay. Well, what else do you do?
I don't mind this or that.
If you're here, you got to be like top 8.
Yeah, I can't go too high, then they just
What
wrap
kind of-
around that.
Yeah. I don't mind this.
I don't hate it. I don't mind it either.
What else do you like then?
Just gonna make sure we're in the right spot.
What else do you
Dennis
like
wants
you
a
don't do
time.
Yeah, I'm fine with
I think it's worth. I think it's worth calling it. I don't even know, to be honest.
It's probably this.
You can't go this way.
They have this, don't they?
Yes. But if you guard, they just loop around the center.
They guard the loop around the center, yeah.
Well, I mean, like,
I sure want to use that center. I don't want to.
if you draw this way, you have to be like down here.
So now Dennis Bruce
I want to keep
comes
the
out.
4 foot open, right? I mean, I don't think
I don't
it's
want
worth
this draw.
risking.
I'm saying if you peel the center, they're just gonna freeze here, and then I guess we just draw back. That's not terrible.
It's not the end of the world. We'd still have a chance to lie under a corner.
They can't get in here now. I know. I mean, like, this worst case scenario, we have this run
Well,
back.
you don't want to.
No, you're just rolling 2 rocks.
Yeah, I would.
Rock and
I would
half.
leave that the way you guys are running them back. I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
I was
really
thinking
like-
is that this red's a catcher for that yellow.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, not
I don't
really.
mind it.
They're
Not
pulling
on the
it over
angle
the top,
now.
right, to go
Not on the
back.
angle.
I don't mind that, but I just don't. Just leave the 4 foot open. You always. We got
I
to
like
score
this.
this end no matter what. We don't
Even
want to.
no,
We don't want to
you
block
want,
up the
though. You
4
wanna roll
now.
here.
No, you want to roll.
You
yeah.
even roll a rock.
Either that or over there.
As long as you're edge on
It's
edge,
hard to
you'll
get
pull
over
around
there.
Fly 3.
I just don't really think there's anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got
This
that
is
all
as
there?
much taking away that shot from them. They definitely discussed, do we go around? I apologize for that. Do we go around here? The challenge is there's so many ways to miss going around the center guard. They talked about throwing a guard. I don't know why you would guard when you have last rock in our line 2.
What else do you do that's
And they feel that Saskatchewan at some point is going to go around that guard and they can run it back. The only thing I would say to what the coach said is that if you go around and you're biting top 8 foot, Saskatchewan's got to make a really good one. Right now, if they go back 4 on their last one, it's tough to throw hack weight. We saw that it's straight unless you have dead draw weight. And that run back is not a given. It's a lot of space.
They're heavy. No, wait, good.
Whoa!
Never!
And this one out in the rings for Ryan McNeil Lambswood.
A lot of weight.
Way out in the wings, so make the red go, lose the shooter.
Oh my God.
That looked even scarier for a couple of minutes.
Pop when he went.
And you've just hit third shot stone, so you've not added any pressure to Saskatchewan.
It looks
You get
really
close
tight.
to that yellow, you should be okay.
Yes, you just gotta, yeah. Okay.
You just threw it.
You don't even have to freeze it anymore, right? You just gotta be around that red. You gotta be around it, yeah. Feel this, are they similar weight? Feel it, Trev. Yeah, just feel a bit more.
This rock's still heavy, but
It's the same. It's,
yeah.
Feel it. Feel a bit more, buddy.
Same line.
Well, you heard Trevor was not impressed with his stone, the first
He's
rock.
there for now.
The rock itself, I think they were happy with the throw. He wasn't happy with the rock he was throwing, so we'll see if he can rebound here with his second stone in 8.
These are all stones from sheet B.
That's Tyon trying to hold the line, gets it by. Now will it stop in time?
Sit down, baby.
A little bump, and it will sit for the time being. Shot stone, Team Saskatchewan.
If you're ever T-line weighted, never making it, right?
Shot.
Not even close.
That was the only, yeah.
It's good. It's the same time.
King's way. Yeah.
Like hack?
Yep.
Okay, that came up for him.
Yeah, it should move. Good. Just nice hack.
Yeah, you got it.
Make this, then no freezes there.
Yeah.
Kick, throw good.
It's good. Hair solid. Hair solid. Board. Hair solid.
Board. Close. Yep.
Yeah. Hair solid. Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
Do not want to stick there. He's better to roll out than to leave it right there.
Hard out, Trev. Hard out, hard out, hard out, hard out.
And to your point, Kathy, they roll hard on this. It'll settle back 12, but job done.
And Newfoundland Labrador lies 3.
Ryan won a U Sports Silver last year in Fredericton for Memorial University.
Could make this too.
And played mixed doubles
And
with
roll it
Sister
in.
Sarah a few years back as well.
Yeah, you could do
Winning a
that.
doubles
pretty
title
good.
in Newfoundland Labrador.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Stuff this right here. Yeah. What's
This
the
one-
weight?
I think we might sit 2 with that shot.
Normal?
Third shot.
Third's better
Maybe
though.
1 only.
You only got like
Normal?
half an inch buried.
You got a half rock.
You got most of the rock.
Yeah.
Should run pretty straight.
I like
I
it.
like normal. Yeah.
So running it straight back, and the angle that he'll hit it on, his shooter will also roll in the house.
Sticking it there is important, eh, Trev?
That's the most, by far the most important. Are you trying for the double, or are you just sticking it?
Just sticking.
Yeah, you just got to play to jam it, and then roll wherever you roll.
Just normal here, boys.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah. Let's make it.
Critical shot here in this semifinal. Saskatchewan, Newfoundland Labrador, skip stones here in 8.
Whoa. Shot. Close. Whoa.
And that is a tough mistake for Rylan Kleider.
Okay.
All right. It's all right.
Tough one, buddy.
I think so.
Can't go deep though.
How much do you have of this?
Oh, you obviously can't go
You
deep.
might just play this.
You don't have any of that.
Well, Kathy, the last time you updated us on the skips numbers, and I'm curious how much they've changed, and we get a look right now.
Well, I looked at them after 5, and it was Rylan Kleider at 85% and Daniel Bruce at 73. And even though Kleider's numbers are going down and Bruce's numbers are coming up incrementally, what is massive that's happening out here is a momentum shift. And that has come from a couple of good shots from Newfoundland and some pressure on Saskatchewan we did not see earlier.
Player comparison is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
That's the only way you can get out of it though.
Not really. He freezes. We still get 2.
Yeah, but if I'm saying if we come here and he freezes, I guess we come. I think he's gonna come here, isn't
Is
he?
that any good?
It's tough if we're. What is one any good?
And then
Here,
our
here,
big end
it's
is
here.
nothing if he comes here.
I guess he does this then.
He's gonna have a shot out anyways.
He's going to have something.
If we draw here, what does he do? For shot.
Hit and roll.
Probably hit and rolls. Then we have this.
I think he's
He
drawing.
has nothing of this?
He does have some of it.
Well, he has enough of it to make a roll off with board.
But like, he'd have to. He can't throw anything at it.
Okay.
Like,
I feel like he's probably not going to go after that though.
Okay.
What do you
I
like?
think that's not a good shot to go after.
What do you like?
I like a draw somewhere, whichever draw you like best.
I don't think he's freezing if we come here.
No. Well, what's he?
Like he might.
Yeah, he is.
Actually,
He
he
is.
probably
He
is.
has to.
Yeah.
He's still freezing.
Let's go here then.
I like here.
Okay.
This can't be
Just
heavy.
go there, yeah. Okay.
With that guard gone on Ryland's last one, he has that same shot he asked Trevor for before. And that's going to be that shot that comes down here and sits on here. That takes away 3 stones. So if this is buried perfectly, it wouldn't surprise me to see Ryland play that. They know the line.
Top 8. Hair
Trevor's just dug in.
You got it
Still
first.
pretty good here.
First, you got it. Hair
But
slower,
for
not a lot,
Newfoundland and Labrador, you always go back to your objective. It can get really caught up in, we're lying 3, have a chance to lie 4. No matter what, you give your opponent a shot. So you bury this, and if you're 8 foot, and if Ryland makes that great freeze, you will have a chance still to draw for 2, and that's all you go into an end with Hammer hoping to score.
Line's real nice.
We're good. We're good. Yeah, Lanny's in for sure. We're there. We're 5. Okay, well,
What an opportunity here for Daniel Bruce. Here in 8.
It does not want to be any deeper than a bite of the 4.
Okay, that's good.
And he's nearly full 4, but they're lying 4 with Hammer here in 8.
You take that rock just thrown by Daniel Bruce and you put it up full 8 foot where a freeze on that means nothing. It forces Ryland out into the wings, but his goal now is to follow him and come right on top.
I like a 35. Same draw.
Okay, it's probably a
And
little.
then it would be a draw for
Just want top 8
for
almost.
Daniel Bruce would need full 4.
It should slide really good here, boys.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is when you get paid the big bucks.
Let's make it.
Potential game on the line.
Wait's close.
Top 8. We gotta go.
I think we can wait.
Easy, boys. Easy for line.
Line's fine. Top 8. Top 12.
Okay, line's good. Yeah.
His gold medal chances on the line right here. A massive draw. Final stone for Riley Kleider here in 8. And his front end, all they've got to get it by that yellow stone for any shot, and they will. It rubbed a little bit. How much farther can they drag it? And not enough. That little rub, and that is devastating for Team Saskatchewan. They'll look it over. They could try the tap if they choose to for 5, but it's a draw at the very least for 4.
You think? I think so.
It just started to curl. That got an inside path from where they'd thrown before, and that little rub took some extra weight off.
Slightest tick ever.
I thought it was there.
Huge point.
I'll give it a bit.
I'm gonna always keep my phone down.
It's
I
close.
gave it.
Fine,
Take a
good.
look.
Lines there a problem.
Take a look.
I still look back to that
Keep it
steal
rough
of 2 back in 6, Kathy.
Yeah, you
Since
can go.
then,
Come on.
Newfoundland Labrador.
All right, boys.
Momentum, their confidence building, and what an opportunity in this game. A big draw to break it wide open.
Go, go, go!
We're good.
A big scrub.
5.
4 for sure. They're saying 5. I think it's 4, but they'll have a look.
Measure those 3, okay.
Regardless, the damage is done with 4 for sure, and now a measure for 5. Unreal for Daniel Bruce in Newfoundland Labrador.
Good sweep.
And it feels, Kathy, I mean, you've watched all week.
The angle's different. Like,
One of the tough things that Saskatchewan's dealt with is holding on to leads and letting teams back into games.
No, you're absolutely right. We showed that stat earlier that when these guys are ahead, they can run with the best of them. They're a great hitting team, but it is not just that team. This free guard zone, the 5-guard zone, doesn't give you the chance to just run away from opponents, but just too many shots missed this end.
Okay.
And some lovely shot making by Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yep.
4 for sure, and you could make it 5. A handful for Daniel Bruce here in 8 as he breaks it wide open in the semifinal.
I agree.
As Team Saskatchewan on life support, fist bumps, you bet. They're up by 5. Welcome back to Langley. The 7th time British Columbia has hosted the Canadian Juniors. And it's been a fabulous city and venue for this year's championship. And wow, that 5 jumps out at you. But Kathy, as you mentioned, the steal of 2 and 6, it really, in my mind, is where the game turned for Newfoundland Labrador and Daniel Bruce's team. And that 5, my goodness, that is just devastating for Team Saskatchewan.
Well, it is. If you're going to give up a 5 and you give it up in the first end, you've got a long way to get back. But with only 2 ends to go for Saskatchewan, need to find a way to put 3 points on the board this end. And then stealing is not unusual in this game. That's what gives you hope. Newfoundland and Labrador throwing their first couple through.
Well, 3rd 5-ender this week. And no other team has more than 1, so obviously that is massive. In this semifinal, our first year on TSN.
It's running right now, too.
Coming down.
Okay, starting to curl now. Line's good.
We talked about Newfoundland Labrador feeling very comfortable with rocks in play, both theirs and their opponents.
Only Trev if you have to.
Right to your
broom.
Yep.
Hard Trev.
Yep.
Hard Trev.
A little more. Further.
Get there.
Good shot, Jay. Real nice.
Spot.
Nicely done. That is completely buried.
Did you say 13-8?
13-8.
Yeah. Is it in?
Yeah.
It looks a bit tight. Is it good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you got it.
Yep. Whoa. Post. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, no. Ah, okay.
And Joel Kratz just missing. He's made some nice shots in the second half of this game, really picking up his play for his team.
Yes, for sure. Wanted to get rid of both of those guards, but rolling off and at least getting 1 is key.
Line's good. 1.
2.
Okay, easy then. Easy. Line's good.
Line by itself, right?
Okay, it's got to move a bit.
2. Line's good.
Line's good. 1.
Gotta curl lots.
1.5.
Go a bit,
Trev, you have
yep.
to.
Go a bit.
Hard, Trev. Hard, right up.
Yep. Good spot, Jay.
It's fine.
Good shoot.
I'll be able to get rid of all of them.
We're going for all of them?
There's lots of separation between those stones. That is good for Saskatchewan. Don't mind if Newfoundland Labrador just keeps eliminating 1 at a time, but this is the attempted double.
Whoa. Yep. Yes. Hard, Joel. Get it.
That's good. Fine.
Got it. Real good.
That's a good shot. He does roll over to another corner, which allows Saskatchewan to split the house, but the biggest thing is removing the granite in front of the house. For Newfoundland and Labrador, if they give up 2, that is absolutely fine with them. Do not want to give up more than that.
Line's good.
Close. Top 8. Top 12.
Room.
Trevor Johnson, the intern draw, trying to lock one in there
Hanging right now. Okay,
around that
now.
yellow guard.
Line's good. Switch. Wait, hold
Top 8. T-line. Sliding good, actually. Sliding good.
14-2.
Want me to go at all?
No, you're good.
Nope, it's wide
T-line.
open right now.
Yeah, a little bit, Matt. Yep. Good spot, Trev.
Well, Kathy, we'd mentioned another tiebreaker going on during this game, and it's a final. Alberta 10-3 over New Brunswick as Abby Marks, Team Alberta, defeating Melody Forsyth. So congratulations to Abby Marks, Catherine Clifford, Paige Papley, and Jamie Scott. They're moving on to the semifinal later on today, taking on Taylor Stevens and Team Nova Scotia. And for Marks, they've been busy. They had to win the tiebreaker versus Quebec last night, back on the ice this morning. They win that tiebreaker, and now they are in the semifinal. And a couple of looking to be repeat champs, as Abby was A gold medalist winning last year was Selena Sturmey, winning the Canadian National Championship. And I guess the rookies are Jamie and Catherine, as Paige also was a gold medal winner last year as well with Selena. And she was the lead on that team.
With 2? Or do we have to hope he misses a double? Because right now we're not going to get 3 if we put a guard up.
Oh, yeah, because then he just hits and rolls in?
Yeah.
I guess he could be
I'm just saying if we're okay with 2, I think we need to go for 3 and hope he misses a double, right?
He has 2 chances.
Yes, he missed 2 doubles. You got to miss 2. I guess, though.
This is thinner than I
But
thought.
if we go up here, guys, he's just going to hit this wide open one, right?
Yeah.
Then we could go around, and then we do this. And
So
we
if
go around.
Then we can get another. I guess he's going to peel one more. He's going to peel one more into there.
You might try and run it into there.
You could go one more guard, I guess.
One more guard he peels, and then we go where?
Just set, I would say, somewhere where he doesn't have a double, like maybe out here. Probably right here is really good.
It is thin, though.
That's a thin one, though, yeah.
You have to make him play that one.
Yeah, if he plays this one, he has actually a chance to
Yeah, you either do that now or the next one if you think he's peeling
I think we go right now. Even if he's not peeling, I'd like him to hit that. If he hits, then we do this.
Or
I don't think we ever hit.
you come around, right?
Yeah, you come around.
Or
Put
you just draw. A second one behind there.
Okay.
Okay, one more guard then?
I think so.
All right.
Just right there? Or higher?
Little higher's not bad.
I think that
If not, then
you've been shared the information that your opponent's going to do. So the discussion is, how do we get 3? And I think that what the coach was saying is maybe we put it in here, or we lie 3 and force him to play the double, feeling that if a guard is made, that this stone will be removed and they won't be able to. I don't know that Newfoundland and Labrador is going to be lured into hitting the stone in the house. You do that and you leave a guard, that's the opportunity for Saskatchewan to wrap in and get another couple. And so they are going with the guard.
Good. 2.
1.5. 2.
Line's good.
And I would be very surprised if Newfoundland Labrador does not remove the guard.
Bring it to a 2.
1.
And goes after the one in the house.
Bring it to a 2. Line's perfect.
Yep.
Line's perfect. Line's perfect.
2.
Keep it going. A little more, a little more. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Nice shot, Trev.
Great spot, Trev.
Nice shot.
Do we want to stick around?
I don't mind. I mean, this is open enough to like get on the next one with like board.
No, get the open one.
No, I'm saying on the next one, so we can leave it.
Do we want to stick or do you want to roll out?
Up to you.
I don't want to say we have a run in our next one. We don't want to nut it.
I agree.
Yeah, okay. I'll just.
I mean, you have this out turn now.
Like, I think you roll out now, and you have enough on your next one. Like you have a thick half of the other one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So just roll out.
Okay. I think you roll out. Don't you?
You think we roll out?
Yes. I think.
This is like, it'll be in a way.
It's only just gonna jam.
Intern,
Like
intern just
right here.
Well, if you hit the guard,
you got a thick.
you're going to have some chance for a double.
We roll out. It's just a jam.
On the last one. For sure, Saskatchewan will wrap again. This
Peel?
call brings 3 into play for sure.
So easy, Peel.
Yeah, you got it.
Nice and positive. You got it.
You got it. Take your time. Rock first.
I know, Kathy, you can just sense the nervous energy right now on this team. Even up by 5, you can just sort of sense that nervous energy, right?
It's the 9th end. You're up.
Clean.
You have an opportunity to go to a Canadian final.
Clean.
Clean.
And with his first, Daniel Bruce, job well done. Hits and rolls out.
Yeah.
And so Saskatchewan will wrap.
Well, yeah, because now that was a catcher for everything else. So
We weren't going to be shot anyway.
No. That doesn't really matter, though.
Well, they would have had to deal with it then or something.
Yeah, well.
Man, you want to overbraid a hair or no? Or
If we can overbraid a bit, yeah.
So if we're by, put me on.
You know, we talked about Rylan Kleider and his progress in this championship, and you know, you talk about Daniel Bruce as well. He skipped in Shawinigan, 4-6 record, and then we mentioned throwing those 4th stones last year for Greg Blyde, who continues to help with his current squad, a 5-5 record, 8-2 this time around,
Top 8.
and a chance to go to the Canadian final here on the men's side.
Hard line.
Hard line.
Just you.
Hard,
Top
Josh.
8. Yep. Top 12.
Line's good. Yeah.
Good. Yep.
Rylan Kleider, his first here in 9. Trying to get it by their own red guard, and this time they will. And that is buried, and that is second shot stone as Saskatchewan lying to with hammer.
Well, he's left himself a tough shot. You're running red back, but he has to do the
gonna
run
move,
back.
Aja.
All you're going to be able to see is maybe an eighth of a top stone and an eighth of another one from the hack.
Like a hair low.
Yeah. Which turn are you throwing?
Out.
Sure.
Yeah, you got,
Remember back in 6, it was Daniel Bruce who stole the 2. And now Kleider's just hoping for a little bit of help here. He needs it for a bit of a heartbeat, a pulse in 10.
Whoa. No. Whoa. 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 King.
Run it back, and he'll nut it. So it will be a draw for 3 for Saskatchewan and Riley Kleider, who is not going away quietly in the semifinal.
No risk. I know, but makes your shot harder.
Guess try to get the other way. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, give us same to. You can give us a few feet more though too.
Just a 30. Did I throw like a 35 on that last
That was
one?
a 35 with a pretty big extension.
A little extension. Okay, I'll give you guys a 30 then.
So piece of the paint puts you right back in this game. It's not going to be easy, but it's certainly doable.
Close.
Mine's
Close.
good.
A couple of nervous dads watching on, and Dennis and Dean.
There it goes.
Top 8, top 4.
Curling now.
Final stone here in 9, an opportunity to draw in for 3.
14-6.
Just find some of that paint. And Riley Kleider will do just that. And don't go anywhere. They pull within 2 as Daniel Bruce, Newfoundland Labrador with hammer when we come home at the New Holland Canadian Juniors. Welcome back inside the George Preston Recreation Center. It is championship weekend at the New Holland Canadian Juniors here on TSN, and Newfoundland Labrador 1 end away from going to the gold medal game. They have hammer, they're up by 2, and Nathan King, as you saw on the split screen, just made a lovely tick shot for his side. And for Daniel Bruce and company, an opportunity to get to that gold medal game tomorrow and take on Team Manitoba and Jacques Gauthier.
Well, he made a wonderful tick shot and lost his shooter. Often you see a pile of granite on both sides that makes the peels a little bit tougher later on in the end. Is there something that you can jam or run into? So trying to do it again.
Real close. Let me.
You see 2 Saskatchewan sweepers up there trying to move it as far over as they can.
Sit.
Trying to get it to the boards.
Sit. Okay, King.
And that is a great scrub from Kleider, and good awareness to be ready and to be
hit like a
Good try.
able to have the brush down. And they'll reset that stone. It goes back to where both teams will agree.
And so for Ryland, we'll throw another guard, knowing that that top one will get peeled and wanting to ensure that there is still going to be a center guard for himself. Kleider team will have talked at the break coming into this end about what they want to leave Daniel Bruce. And when you think about the hits that he's made and the soft shots, and the fact that we're hearing numbers a little bit slower now, we're hearing 14-8 compared to 15 and 15-3 earlier, you can expect that they probably want to force a draw by Daniel if they have a choice.
Right over. Good sweep.
Well, if you're Saskatchewan, pretty good way to draw things up right now. You got 3 stones up front. I mean, that one way in the wings right on the New Holland logo. Guess you need all you can, a little bit wide, but there are stones to work with, at least for right now.
Yep.
Trying to get a pair.
Green light now for Joel Kratz. Got one, and he'll stuff that one. And now still 3 stones remaining up front for Team Saskatchewan to use at their leisure.
Or you can put another one right behind this one.
Okay. Yeah, like here.
He'll probably.
There's lots of
he'll
double
try
chances,
that,
though, I know.
Right? Then we can come around it. The double, he might spin us in.
I don't, yeah.
You never played
We
the
don't have any
strategy, so you
timeouts.
never
I
know
think
what
he's
to
trying
do.
that, right? He's not going to play a
Yeah.
straight back anymore.
I know. That's why I don't know if it's even worth putting one here then, though.
You'd rather go in or that way?
I think I'd rather go in. We got our
Probably
two
only
guards
wants to run
right
it
now.
into then.
This way or that way?
If you could ever like tuck it over here.
Yeah, do you ever put one in the house right now?
Thinking about it. Like, if you could come here, that'd be pretty good.
How? Okay, let's make a call, Rye.
Be that way?
Okay. Dead bear's not bad either, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you're just going to sit
He's
wide
still
open.
ripping that, though. That's the thing.
Well, yeah.
Rye, call.
I think
Like
dead
here?
buried.
Still have 4 minutes and
Right here?
25 seconds. That is plenty to
Yeah,
complete the end. But there aren't any timeouts left for Saskatchewan, so need to manage the clock to ensure the
It's a
back
three
end
draw.
has opportunities for discussion as
same
this
thing.
ultra important end
Yeah.
starts to
Same
wind
weight.
down.
A little less. Gotta go. You guys
Josh
should go lines
Matter,
better this
born in
time.
I'd say
Sherwood
easy
Park,
for line
Alberta.
still. Matt's rock.
2.5, 3.
Hard, Matt.
3. Hard
Okay,
Matty.
weight only right now. Got to move a lot.
We're 3.
That's
Hard,
Ion
Matt.
trying to
Hard, Matt.
move that stone across.
Okay, that's good, Jay. Nice shot.
I've undercurled that draw like four or 5 times. I've undercurled that draw like 4 or 5 times.
What if we come around here now?
Time.
Do you ever do this?
I think you hit. Yeah, I think you got to hit the reds.
Newfoundland's
yellow's
taking
useless,
time.
it's
I'm
so
a
high.
big fan of hitting the reds. You try to run that
Like, if you ever
Yellowstone
tried
back
to
and
miss the
don't get
reds,
anything.
like, where They got 2 tight guards to come around.
That yellow's kind of useless, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's
They're
their
spin
final
up.
timeout
Like,
for
you could do
Newfoundland
this,
Labrador,
you
and
can stick
a
here.
final
It's
visit
our
from
rock.
Is it easier to
Dennis
play thin
Bruce.
and try to
Sorry,
get
try to
in?
get in.
You had
Yes,
got to it by the
absolutely.
time.
You want to play thin and go through.
Yeah.
That's ideal.
Yeah,
what you think?
you had got to it by the time. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's like, come on, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
These are the ones
Yeah.
blocking the 4-foot path.
Do you go over the top?
Exactly.
And
No,
just
you go
go
under.
You can't.
Through,
You can't
yeah,
go
yeah,
under.
yeah.
You're just tapping them in there.
Yeah.
Like Lammy says, even if you end up leaving the yellow there, it's like,
Well, it's not the end
it's
of the
better
world.
than 2 red there.
Yeah.
What's that, like thin third, quarter?
Yeah, keep the 4-foot path open, guys.
Thin third, quarter.
Yeah, like
Even just
that.
getting rid of this one.
Quarter's
opens up
close,
the
huh?
four-foot
Yeah,
path.
okay.
You got it,
Out
Joel.
turn, hey?
No, a big fan of this change of call, not only from the hack, but also the reinforcement from the coach. Those red stones are your bigger problem. They block the path to the 4-foot. There's a double that's available running that long yellow
Like the
stone
size?
back. You may get a red one with it, but if you don't, so much for Saskatchewan to utilize that you can't even run back because you're running red onto red.
Kathy, at this championship, can the coaches call a timeout, or it has to come from the players?
Well, it has to come from the floor, but if the coach stands up with the T-bar sign, the player just says, timeout.
Better do it. All right, cleanup time here for Newfoundland Labrador.
Great shot.
Both go, and they'll spill the shooter in.
Well
There's
done.
Joel Kratz. He's made a few lovely ones, and another one there.
Nice shot, Joel.
It's very nice. It's easy to make that double, but to leave your shooter as a guard in front, but that big weight also keeps it carrying through.
Yeah, I guess me all day, I think. Yeah, well, yeah. I like this.
Okay, heavy rock.
Yeah,
Ten
you know,
again.
you know how it runs. Could never hurt it, I don't think.
We got to go here.
Okay, you can go.
Line's good.
Lines, you got room.
And you heard that conversation for Trevor.
only,
Doesn't
Matt's
like
rock.
this
Close.
rock.
Yep,
It's the
yep,
heavier
yep.
stone, which I guess is slower, Kathy.
Or they feel that it might be sharper, that it might
Hard.
dig
Okay,
faster.
whoa.
So it's
Matt's
going to
rock
curl
now.
more.
Yep, hard, Matt.
But when the weight comes off, it's
Really
going to
hard,
stop
Matt.
much faster.
Hard, Matt, hard. 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 Hard.
So they'll drag that. 8 foot, second shot stone.
I don't think you're ever getting
I
around
don't
this.
think so. That's okay.
I like the out.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
I
Yeah.
like leaving that.
You
yellow
never
there,
tick
though.
that
I'm
in.
more comfortable with the out.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, let's do it then.
Straight peel.
Like I make this 10 out of 10 with the out.
Yeah, I like it.
You gotta deal with the one in the middle anyway.
I like those odds. 10 out of 10. That's
yeah,
pretty good,
I
Kathy.
don't
would
think I ever sat in the hack and
would
felt
take
that
that
10
all
out of
day
10
long.
I was going to make it.
Oh.
Clean?
Oh.
Back one.
So
Oh, my.
Oh, he cursed
Okay.
himself.
Sorry.
Well, gets the redstone in the house, but my goodness, did he ever. It's been quite the game. There's been some back and forth momentum in this game as we bring you, Kathy, the game story.
Well, it really has come down to draw weight, but I'm going to defend Rylan Kleider a little bit in 6. It was a bit of a sweeping error. He had perfect weight on his first one, slid an inch too far on the second after it was swept pretty hard, but that one that gave up 5 and 8, that's really been the story of the game.
The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Coming down.
So Rylan will continue to try to utilize that long guard and corner freeze.
Do it.
Yep, gotta go for line.
Let's just do it.
Line. Hard.
Oh, the stop.
Trevor Johnson, little tap, and he's behind that ultra long guard.
And our second shot.
Good placement. You got it.
Now looking for 11 out of 12.
You couldn't resist.
Hard, buddy. Hard goal.
Ryan McNeil, Lambswood.
Good shot.
Second try, and there you go. There's the peel.
I'm probably gonna have an open head. I don't know. I might let this guard the red.
Top 4 one?
And then we peel.
Reese to the top 4 one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an option too.
He's just picking it out. We have to then hit it. Then he just had to hit one of.
What if
the
you just
open
tap
ones.
it back even?
That might be better.
He's playing this. Isn't he?
Yeah.
No, that's not there.
Oh yeah, it is.
I think so. It's there. It's there to get it out. Get it out of the 8 foot.
Because they're so close together.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't ever go around, do you?
Thought about that.
You ever like?
You can.
You kind of have to bring this
Do you,
one
almost
back.
have to, do you almost have to make this shot?
I don't think so.
No, that's in a good spot.
2.5 minutes.
It's
Well,
outcounting
no, it's,
that
you can
one.
just get rid of it
2.5
though
minutes.
right now.
Yeah, we got 2 rocks.
Yeah.
Choices?
You have to bring this one back in.
Well, it's second, right?
Yeah. But you
But
gotta
the
hit.
issue is protecting it though, because it's so easy to just get rid of
Well-
it right now, right?
You go here, right?
Like freeze.
Or here?
I don't know if the dead freeze is ever good, because then he just rips that and then.
Then we have to move these. Yeah, true.
Maybe we throw one peel like here, or one guard here.
And just you gotta be hit it after. It has to be buried, or else
Yeah.
you're just picking it out for the win, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's fine, right?
One guard here.
Well,
or even up. If you put it right here, that's actually tough to peel even.
Where do we go on your
Because
last?
it goes into there and it goes into there.
Where do we go?
I like the
on your
guard.
last?
I like the guard too.
Because if he's
So
ever
last year,
risking
you
guarding
have to
that,
hit
which
it,
he never will.
Because you have to sit. I know that's why I was saying freeze now, maybe.
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah. I don't know if freeze is ever good.
No, because we can never sit two
I
in
like
a
the
stealing
guard
position.
because we're second.
Unless he misses the peg.
Feeling that. If he hits it this way, he can jam on his own, and if he tries to peel it this way, that's not going to work as well. He's trying to protect because it
what do you guys
is
like here
second
for
shot.
45.
Yeah. 45?
Yeah.
It's a 2, hey?
Yeah, just a 2. Yeah, if we can leave it like a few feet in front of that other red.
Yeah.
You got it, buddy.
45. Let's make it.
Two.
Okay,
It's right here.
Thought there, kind of.
Okay, it's got to
2.5.
curl a bit then right now.
Line's good, right here.
Line's good.
Just a 2.
Line's good.
Only a 2, Trev. 1
Line's
out.
fine. Right here.
Really dying. No,
Yep,
no,
yep,
higher.
Yep.
Hard. Hard, both
Got
of
to
you.
curl.
Curl.
Not. Hard. Whoa.
Good.
Really good spot. Great spot.
Are you going over the top of that?
It'll run good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. Here more? No, good.
Top of that red?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So the peel, and then Rylan Kleider will hit and stick
You got it. Take your time.
on his final stone.
Nice and positive. You got it.
Where does that bunch them together?
Bunches, well, either way, he's got to flash
Yeah, true.
one of them.
At least this way, though, he has a chance to maybe
A bronze last year for Rylan in Saskatchewan at the Canadian Juniors.
Soft peel.
Trying to force an extra end, and there's Daniel Bruce.
Yep.
Little slip and slide right at the hog line, but still gets the job done.
It was right through it. Just lost my best.
That was very, very
shot.
close from ticking that other guard towards the house.
Like right after it.
I can hear Russ somewhere going, no pictures on the scorecard.
Well, and there aren't.
Boy, he's never. Can you hit and roll? Yeah. He's just picking that one then. He's just picking this one then.
It's good to see that you're not. This is what you choose to do. Sometimes it becomes so serious. And these are all young men that are in school or working or doing all sorts of things that are a lot of work, and they choose to spend all of their free time throwing rocks to get here.
Maybe we got to roll right
and
on
maybe
top.
it wasn't pretty for Daniel Bruce, but it's good to be able to laugh at yourself.
Final stone in 10 for Rylan Kleider. Trying to steal himself more time in the semifinal.
Trying to roll.
Hard Matt. Hard Matt. Okay.
Matt Tyon.
Good enough.
And there it goes. And for now, Saskatchewan lying 2, but 1 to come from Daniel Bruce. Make 1 go away, and he's off to the gold medal game tomorrow.
Here, Les.
You just throw a nice, Norm.
Yeah, you got it. Take your time, rock first.
Nice and positive, you got it.
Final
Solid,
stone, 10th end. Daniel Bruce. A chance to go to the gold medal game, and you could book it for Newfoundland and Labrador as Daniel Bruce and his team off to the championship final tomorrow versus Manitoba.
It's one of those games we see them so often in all levels of sport where momentum, it was all Saskatchewan early, but one steal put this young team on fire. They are a force to be reckoned with and will be tomorrow as well.
They scored 7 points over a span of 3 ends, and Bruce and company off to the gold medal game tomorrow. We're back after this.
The 2020 New Holland Canadian Junior Championships is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The 2020 New Holland Canadian Junior Championships is brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue, soft and absorbent for over 95 years. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. And by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Just 1 Canadian title all time for Newfoundland Labrador. The men's side, that was Brad Gushue back in 2001. Well, Daniel Bruce and his team have that opportunity tomorrow, and heartache for this squad. You know, Rylan, Josh, Matt, friends since kindergarten. And some tears there as they all will age out of juniors. Their last chance as they win back-to-back bronze medals at the Canadian Nationals. Meantime, your championship is set. Manitoba, Jacques Gauthier taking on Newfoundland Labrador, Daniel Bruce. That's tomorrow at 5 Eastern time. But first up, we have the ladies semifinal later on today. Abby Marks winning 2 tiebreakers to make the semifinal, taking on Taylor Stevens, Nova Scotia. That comes your way tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time on TSN 1. It's been a great start to our coverage, the championship weekend at the New Holland Canadian Juniors. A back-and-forth game between Saskatchewan and Newfoundland Labrador, and we're just getting started. Thanks for watching our coverage. We're having a great time in Langley. We'll see you tonight on TSN.